Welcome to NHL Nightly with your host, Jeremiah Maxwell, aka the Sports Beard. Along with Pearl of Wisdom, the NHL handicapper extraordinaire. And Rico Inberry, goal-scoring prop dynamo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to NHL Nightly. I am your host, the Sports Beard.
Oh, hold on. I'm Sal Palantonio. Mr. Darius Butler is here. That is Greg Cosell. And our mandate on this show for the draft is a little bit different.
Darius Butler made it from Vegas to
college prospects.
That's very good. How did he do that?
Football League as it's being played now.
Anyway, sorry about that. Darius, okay, we are getting ready to go. Caps, Montreal Canadiens fans, put a 1 in their chat if you think you're going to win tonight. Caps fans, put a 2 in the chat if you think you're going to win tonight. Montreal, what a great fan base. It's going to be awesome. Going to be epic. Going to be crazy. I'm going to do my best to hang with you and do play-by-play and keep you informed in what's going on. I have some notes and news from the NHL to talk about. Cronin is out. Laviolette is out. Today, the Seattle Kraken just fired Dan Bilesman. Disco Dan out. I feel so bad for Bilesman. 1 year. What have you done for me lately? These GMs keep their jobs for 100 years. But, you know, what's up, everybody? Slade, Chloe, AK-47, Imriham. I hope I said that. Amirhan. Evan Chavez. Appreciate you. Sam. Yes, you get to see the back wall there a little bit. Yep. You get to see the full wall of nerdy hockey, everything here at Casa de Maxwell, coming to you live, 3 p.m. my time, Anchorage, Alaska. We got Sean McDonough on the call for ESPN and Ray Ferraro. I do not know who's calling for Sportsnet or TSN. Let me know. I think it's Sportsnet. I think they have the playoffs. So freshly groomed beard, ready to go. TikTok live, NHL Nightly edition of the playoffs. We're live on TikTok. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. We are live on X, and we are also live on Twitch, and we always get our one Twitch viewer. I don't know who you are, Twitch person. Put it in the chat. Appreciate it. Yep, rocking the LA Dodgers hat tonight. 72 career playoff goals for Alexander Ovechkin, tied for 15th all time. I think if things go smoothly for the Caps tonight, Ovi won't have to score. I think there'll be a lot of focus on Ovi, and I don't think Ovi cares. So, yes, Doug Armstrong. But it does sound like Kevin, my friend Kevin in the chat, that we will see a GM change there. It looks like Alex Steen will take over there. So appreciate everybody on all the platforms. This will be a long night. We'll be talking hockey. There'll be other games, and 30 minutes after this game drops, we'll have the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. I thought that was probably the best game of the weekend. I not to cry about it, but it feels like a lot of the games were kind of meh, you know, not great. So, yeah. Anyway, let's look at the playoffs. Give you guys a view. Obviously, the people on TikTok. So far, the only team we haven't had play is Tampa and Florida. So they haven't played yet. So, and Edmonton and LA are going to be underway today. I know that the Oilers Nation boys were streaming like 7 hours. Everybody in Edmonton's wilding. They think they're going to go back to the Stanley Cup. I have to tell you guys, it's not easy. What Florida did, it's not easy. And remember, Florida bought back kind of a better team. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm really excited. Super stoked. Hope you guys are too. Appreciate all you. Let me know if this is weird. I've got the probably focusing in between the camera on the laptop and the camera on the phone. because I use all Mac setup right now, this is just the way it's got to work for TikTok. I'm going to figure it out. Maybe we give you a different view of the room here. So yes, yeah, you want to see the back wall there? Yeah, yep. Okay, there you go, Kevin. Back wall. Kevin wants to see the back wall. There's the back wall, Kev. We got all the little action figures down low. OV, Pasta, Matthews, Thompson, McDavid, Draisaitl, Cole Caulfield, number 22. Is that a collector's items? Montreal's Canadian fans, let me know. We got Ren and Stimpy with the WWE Championship belts. Of course, Stimpy has the smoking skull. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the GOAT, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Got the Boba Fett, Boba Fett, Boba Fett, Boba Fett, Mandalorian behind Ren. There you go. Getting a little tour there. I got the Mando, all that stuff. Melissa, thanks so much. Came from Sideshow Collectibles. Check out Sideshow. Really awesome. Yep, Sideshow. Yep. And the jerseys are Montreal. Got Montreal represent. We got Washington. I am a very big Star Wars fan, Sam or Kevin. I've been a big Sam for him. Yeah, I love him. Yeah. You have a Mando tat, Melissa. That's cool. That's cool. You should tag me in that and show me, unless it's like risque. I would love to see it. I have no tats. 25 years in the military, didn't get any tats. Never, not that I wasn't brave enough. I'm cheap. You know, I like what I like. So already we got a lot of people in all the platforms. I appreciate it. So we're going to go live. So yeah, for the people that are watching on the other platforms, I'll give you the playoff breakdown. Here you go. Here's the brackets so far. Winnipeg won their first game. Colorado, my new Stanley Cup champ. I picked Vegas, looks pretty good, but Minnesota, I liked that game too. Very good. And LA Edmonton underway tonight. I have LA winning that series, even though I picked Edmonton at the beginning of the year. I think Edmonton's in big time trouble in this first round. Now they get through the first round, they get Ekholm back maybe, but again, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Toronto, Ottawa. Toronto looked real good, and I've said I felt like Toronto could be a really, really good team this year. Tampa Bay, Florida. Washington, Montreal. Look, this could go any way. Montreal played really good, really strong. Okay, let's see. Get a little bit of volume. See if you're picking that up. I don't think so. Not too terrible. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I probably could pick it up a little bit. Hopefully nothing there. So the Cavs are coming on the ice. Montreal's on the ice. And then Carolina looked really good against New Jersey, and I think that was to be expected. But I wonder what the Devils would look like if they had their full complement of players, so that'd be interesting. So here is the bracket. We'll leave that. So, yep. And then scores for today, the 4 games that are being played today, if everybody doesn't remember. Canadiens, Caps, in 30 minutes, Blues, Jets will puck drop. The Winnipeg Jets fans are wild. Avalanche, Stars, and of course, Oilers, Kings. So Tuesday will be the first game of the Panthers, Tampa Bay. So weird that one's starting when most teams of RDO have played 2 games. So we'll see. That really benefits Florida too, the extra time. So I'm sure that they appreciate getting that extra time. Let me know what you think. So yes, Kevin, I'm not surprised you're a huge Star Wars fan. Good stuff. So we're getting underway here with the anthems, plural, O Canada and the U.S. anthem here. So that should be happening. And then in 30 minutes, I will have the Winnipeg game on, and we'll try to do that at the same time. Just talk. If there's something big that happens, we'll talk about it. Appreciate everybody in the chats. Enjoying the TikTok, really. Not the biggest TikTok guy, but figuring it out. And I think if it changes, we might start doing the live streams from the PC, from the gaming PC. So you get a little look at the gaming PC there with got the Seattle Kraken flag. And then up there we have the ESPN broadcast, which will be showing the second game. Anyway, let me know. Where are you coming from? Where you're watching from? 1 in the chat if you like Montreal. 2 in the chat if you like the Washington Capitals. I think it's going to be a great series. Adrian, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you. Malachi 2815. What's up, Malachi? Hope I said that correctly. Let me know. Also, crazy sports week, right? We've got the NFL draft at Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's going to be coming up. Let me know who's your team, who you rooting for. So I appreciate it. I know there's a lot of live streams going on YouTube and all the other things. So I appreciate the people taking the time and chilling with me and talking with me. I'll do my best. Like I said, I'm not the play-by-play king, but I'm going to be watching this game, and I was going to be talking hockey with you guys later on this evening. So it just makes sense. Our season of NHL Nightly is basically over once the season ends. I know we didn't have much the last because I left for the Frozen Four and we did that, but so you won't be seeing Mike and Perlo and Rico as much. Those guys are doing their own things too. Rico was on Kipper and Bourne. They got him on the call. So that was really cool. Shout out Rico. Hey, Derek, what's up, brother? Appreciate you being in. And Perlo has been doing stuff with the Ice Guys, which I think is the best gambling show on the internet. So, especially for hockey. So, little less, shout out Krappensburg State, by the way. This is Dan Patrick Show t-shirt, Krappensburg State. So, here we go, man. We're getting ready. Logan Thompson in for the Caps. No Alexi Protas, no Martin Feravari. Those are big losses for Washington. So Montreal getting Demidov, they've got some depth there. Let's see how it goes. Going to be good. Willie, what's up? Alex, what's up? Yosu, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate you guys. Leave a like. I don't do donations or anything. I don't do anything like that. Everything's free. I appreciate it. I think you could give me stuff on TikTok, but I don't know how that works. So going to be interesting. Going to be real interesting. And it looks like ESPN is using like very limited coverage of Cruz. So I will do my best, but the starting lineup is going to be Beauvillier, Ovechkin, and Strome against Dvorak, Anderson, and Gallagher. Those are your fronts with Carrier, Matheson, and then Roy and Sandin are your top pairs for the Caps. Logan Thompson and net for the Caps, and obviously Sam Montembeault in for the Montreal Canadiens. So let's go. This is going to be good, man. I'm excited. Very fun stuff. Ooh, I've kind of moved. Let's move that a little bit. We'll get that a little centered. And appreciate everybody that's with us. Lots in the chat already. Getting bigger, getting larger. Underway. Washington wins it, chips it down in. Big body check already by Washington. I believe that was Beauvillier that laid the body. But we're going to get a quick change 30 seconds in. Strome's already off. Ovi's going to flip it back up to the center, right to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois in. Oh, McMichael almost scores. Wow, McMichael early in almost scores. Go Habs from Northern New York. All right, Alex. Good luck with that, man. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, going to be a good playoffs, I think. So, yeah, Dubois crashing the net, McMichael deking out, and boom, almost beats him. Goes, wow, I don't know how that's almost snuck through Montembeault there. What's up, Darkness? How you doing? Appreciate you. Your Blues look good, man. I'm really excited for that game. Guys, I think a lot of people know that I'm a Washington Capitals fan. I kind of became a fan of that when I lived in that area in 22 some odd years ago, but I don't care. I want to see great hockey. That's all I give a crap about. And I want to enjoy it with good diehard fans. So Alex is, stick around. I like them all. I like all 32 teams. There's not a team I don't like in the NHL. I think there's a lot of interesting storylines. Montreal got a real quick shot on goal there, but I think it went wide. Montreal getting a little bit of puck control here in the end now. The Suzuki Caulfield Slavkovsky line is out against the Radish Dowd, Duhaime line. So basically the fourth line against their first line. That's going to be cleared all the way down the ice. Montreal's going to get a refill, but a redo. Yeah, we lost the last game, but it was always, yeah, hey, I'll tell you what, Darkness, you guys had a good shot to win that game. It was a good game. For those of you that didn't watch the Winnipeg, here comes rumbling up Taylor Radish or Nick Dowd. Nick Dowd, Taylor Radish. They're going to chip it in. This is where I think the Capitals have probably a big advantage on Montreal. The playoffs, the game's a little more commercial breaks. The games are a little bit slower. You can chip it and chase it a little bit. The Caps are working it in the zone a little bit, getting their cycle going. Montreal's going to chip it all the way down, but this is going to be icing. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Of course they're going to wave it off. Okay, Van Riemsdyk's going to recollect the puck behind the net. He is going to throw it up the ice here to a waiting Lars Eller. Lars Eller's going to drive. He's going to shoot, and Montembeault's going to make a glove save, but there was a drive there for Mangiapane. So they had changed. Right now, Ryan Leonard, Lars Eller, and Andrew Mangiapane are on a line together. That would probably be the third line against Heineman, Jake Evans, and Joel Armia. And Neil Heineman is so happy he's back in the lineup and healthy for Montreal. Horribly got hit by a car or something earlier in the season. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Well, by the way, appreciate it. 32 people on all platforms. That includes TikTok because we're live here on TikTok. Let me know, TikTok, what's up? And I will chat with you. So this is about talking with you guys and not necessarily get Montreal wins the faceoff, but it is kept in. Oh, nope. Shortly. Now it's cleared all the way down. This should be icing, but they're not calling it. Okay. Interesting. I don't understand that one. If you're okay. They must have thought it got deflected or something. But anyway, it's in the neutral zone. Armia, Heineman tried to make a move. Big hit behind the boards on Rasmus Sandin. Again, Ryan Leonard drives down. He is going in, but it is picked up by Caden Gooley. He's going to sling it up. It looks like we have the OV line back out there now. Quick shot from Brendan Gallagher, but it's deflected. Gallagher is going right after, I think, Alexiev, who's in, Alex Alexiev. And I think Gallagher should have been called for a cross-check there. Maybe they go two ways. But he just came right after Alexiev, didn't do anything. With the shot, the whistle was completely gloved. It was way after the play. Gallagher is such a tough guy, though, gritty guy, knowing that recently lost his mom. So, yeah, Gallagher goes after him first. And, well, that was a pretty bad cross-check from Alexiev, too. Probably both should be going. Unbiasedly, Alexiev, both of them should have gone there. So, yeah. Both should have gone. They didn't call nothing. Yeah. Alexiev not daunted. Gallagher did take a little in the chops there, so probably not the best. Not the best. Montreal wins the faceoff, but they lose control. Looks like Lane Hudson lost control there at the end. He's going to be an X factor too, I think. Oh, what a hit! What a hit from behind the net. Tom Wilson destroyed Caden Gooley. Oh, welcome to the playoffs. Yeah, I call it both ways there, Darkness. That's both ways. Tom Wilson, or was it Tom Wilson or Connor McMichael? Tom Wilson just destroyed Caden Gooley behind the net. Slap shot there and everything. Welcome to the playoffs. Yes, good. Gooley's no worse for wear, though. He's a tough guy. He's going to be out there. This looks like Josh Anderson, Big Boy, Dvorak, and Gallagher out with Carrier and Matheson to face the Ovi, Chychrun, John Carlson. So this is basically the top line. Interesting to see Anthony Beauvillier at center. So, oh no, Dylan Strome is playing the center. There we go. Ovi, quick shot on goal, but it is staved by Montembeault. Thrown back in front, but Montreal is going to cover. They got all numbers back. Carrier is going to take the puck from behind the net, and he's waiting. Okay, Montreal has one shot on goal. Washington has 4. This is going to be offsides, I think. Nope, not now it is. Nope, not because Montreal clearly offsides, but they didn't call it. They didn't blow it because they lost the puck at the blue line. Washington's going to lose the puck in the neutral zone. Montreal's going to sling it back in. It's going to be put down on the ice by Rasmus Sandin. He is going to throw it up the ice to Duhaime. Duhaime's going to throw it to Matthew Roy. Roy's going to chip it down. Duhaime's going to work it in the corner. A little cycle going from the fourth line here. Duhaime from behind the net. Quick shot from the Capitals. Capitals are putting a lot of pressure on Montreal. Montreal looks like they are struggling a little bit to get the puck out of their net, out of their zone cleanly right now. Just a little early. A lot of forecheck pressure from the Caps. And probably just Montreal, very young team. Nick Dowd didn't like that, but he cycles the puck around in his own end. Sandin back to Roy. Roy back to Sandin. Sandin been a big part of the Capitals defense this year. 15 minutes remaining in the first period. 27-29 on all platforms. Appreciate you. Oh, Easton Eggert. Sorry I missed you on Instagram there. John Carlson, quick slap. I wish he would have just shot it there. Just shoot it there. Oh, that should have been interference, but it looks like no call. I actually think that was an incidental contact, so maybe the refs just left that away. We've got the Wilson, Eller, McMichael line out that's had kind of the bulk of play here with Chychrun and Carlson staying a little bit longer. Tom Wilson wants to get some licks on that. That's going to be offsides, but Carlson's going to sling it in for a delayed offsides. Ooh, I don't think he tagged up there. Dubois did not tag up, so Montreal gets it out anyway, so it's going to be null and void. Going to go all the way down to the goalie. Thompson's going to play it, and just right off a deflection, and they're going to move it up. Here comes Pierre-Luc Dubois. He's going wide. Pierre-Luc Dubois down the side. He's going to sling it up it's going to go around the horn to Alex Alexiev. He's going to sling it down. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Didn't really do anything. It's still being worked on the outside by the cycle. Dubois controls. Somebody's lost a stick. I can't see who is. I think it's a Montreal player. It is. There is a Montreal player without a stick, but no worries. Number 40, Joel Armia gets the puck out of the zone. Right now, too, it looks like they've got 3 defensemen on the ice for Montreal and 2 forwards. They might have iced the puck here. We'll see what's happening. How's everybody doing? Take a little breath. We're at a little bit of a break here. So, anyway, how about Darius Butler making it all the way from Vegas this morning to Stanford, Connecticut? Good God, man. That was a day. That was a day of travel. Okay, here's the face-off. Oh, nope. No face-off. Preemptive 13:37 left in the first. Center myself a little bit here. Won by the Capitals, but slung back around, not cleanly or anything, but slung back around by Rasmus Sandin. Sandin, I don't know what happened there. A little chip around by Armia. Armia, made a nice play there. Now Montreal's going to control it from behind. Looks like, I don't know if that's Caden Gooley moving it up there. Sorry if I cannot see the numbers as well. But this is the Heineman, Evans, Armia line still against the Strome, Ovechkin, Beauvillier line. Beauvillier drives down. He takes a good shot from, I think, our Gooley there. 6 shots on goal for the Caps, 3 for Montreal. Beauvillier works it around the circle. Now picked up from behind by Jake Evans. Montreal's going to sling it down, I believe. Oh, no, they're going to play it. That would have been icing. I kind of like that there's not been a lot of stoppages in play, actually. Very good stuff here. Quick sling down. Looks like it's deflected in. And it's going to be played by Montembeault. Big body hit by Duhaime or Dowd. Quick shot on goal by Duhaime. Duhaime, nice save by Montembeault. That should be the 7th shot on goal by the Washington Capitals. We are at 12 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Here comes the Caps. Again, Montreal, they're having a decent breakouts, but then really not a lot of sustained offensive pressure by Montreal quite yet. Just a little, and everybody looks a little sloppy, like maybe it's been a while since they played. But nice double hit on Lars Eller from Struble, and I believe the forward Christian Dvorak. But Washington retains. Here comes Jacob Chychrun. He's spinning around. There's still that free stick out there. Backhand from Chychrun. The puck is loose. It's still loose. Montreal clears it. That should be icing. That will be icing. 11:28 icing. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Everybody with us. How you doing? Who you rooting for? Hi, Devin. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, username AI. Username taken Al. Yep, I like it. Shane, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate you guys joining on the TikTok. Get a lot of views on the TikTok. Still scoreless, 0-0. I'll try to remind. 11:28 to go in the first. We've got no score. The dice will let you know the score. I'll bring up the dice. Okay, I don't think we'll get more than 6 goals each. Be nuts. Be nuts if we had a 7-6 game or something like that. That would benefit Montreal greatly, I think. That would not benefit Washington. You don't want to work that. But Washington looks pretty decent. They're in their own end pretty quickly. Ovi slings it, but it's deflected. Great defensive play. Here comes Montreal. Now we've got Patrick Laine. Quick shot on goal. Save by Logan Thompson. The line is Laine, Newhook, and Demidov. Demidov is playing the right wing, according to ESPN. And so, yeah, that was a nice little chop. Yeah, anyway, I think if Gallagher doesn't engage with Alexiev, he probably doesn't get to the jib, but probably could have called the penalty on both guys for cross-checking. That's really been the only thing. Go Jets Go is on in 5 minutes, Charlie, and I've got the game right up here, and we'll talk about it. So if you're with me, we'll ride. I bet it's wild there, Charlie. I bet it's wild. I bet it's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I love this. I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that's chilling and watching. Appreciate y'all. Trini, thanks for coming on. Nathan Beliveau, appreciate you, Nathan. Hope. I kind of do wish Washington was wearing the blacks. By the way, that's a Ryan Leonard. That's a Jonathan Drouin. That's the only Montreal Canadiens jersey. I will be getting me an Ivan Demidov. I heard today. How about this? $250,000 worth of Demidov jerseys purchased by Montreal Canadiens fans. Our Montreal Canadiens fans, if you don't win this year, no biggie. You are building something special. I spoke to Kent Hughes 2 years ago at the Frozen Four. What a great guy. I'm so excited for Montreal fans. You have got to be happy. It is going to be unreal when this team hits its stride. It's going to be awesome. Nathan Beliveau, I'm guessing you're a Montreal Canadiens fan, but you have the Johnny Hockey 13 in your name, so that's really cool. Charlie, it is going to be a grinder. Boy, the Blues gave you everything you could handle. I got Darkness in the chat, and I got you in the chat, my resident Blues fan and my resident Jets fan. I love it. So, yeah, it's been good, man. This is a good start for both teams. I think you can't really complain. 4 shots on goal to 9 for the in retrospect. Cole Hudson going to be a Washington Capital very soon, I think in the next couple of years here. I think Cole is going to be a bigger. Lane is a special player. Montreal is so lucky. I haven't seen a guy skate like 60 assists in the regular season, tied for the most. He tied Larry Murphy. Larry Murphy's in the Hall of Fame. You got a Hall of Fame player, and the Caps hopefully got one in the second round. So, start flash goal. What's flash goal? What's that mean? Growth with Service Plus. What is this? I do not know what this is. More potential live viewers. Showcase. Grow services. Okay, yep. Cool, man. Let's go. Trini, Brandon Schwartz. Let's go. Hopefully you guys are doing great. 10:50 in the first. Here comes the Washington Capitals. Connor McMichael's going to chip it all the way down. They're going to work it all the way down. Washington definitely forechecking. That is their MO. Quick slung down. Looks like we'll be on the goalie. So Logan Thompson's going to play it real quick. Oh, man, Cole Caulfield almost had a play on the puck. Here comes Washington. They're going to chip it in, and we're going to have – oh, they called icing. That was chipped in. Okay, well, all right. Not icing. It was icing. All right. Let me know if you can hear a little bit of the volume of the game. So, players were nervous last game. The white is special and nerve wracking. Jets should be on track tonight. Yeah, I just think that also, Charlie, remember that the Blues had to fight to get in. So, did you catch the Toronto game yesterday? I did, Sod. It was not exciting. I don't have a dog in the fight. I picked Toronto to win that series, but Sod, I was just bored. It was a bored game. There was really not very great games. The Minnesota Vegas game late was good. And of course, the Winnipeg Jets Blues game, which the puck drops in 11 minutes and 50 seconds on ESPN. If you're in the States, for my Canadian viewers, Charlie, let me know where you're watching. I believe Sportsnet, right? So, but yeah, Sod, I was kind of bored with it. It wasn't a great game. So, SMAC 81. Appreciate you joining. Here we go. Washington chips it out. Nope, still in their zone. Slung back around the boards. Played to Brandon Duhaime. Duhaime's going to sling it back to, I believe that's Matthew Roy. He's behind the net there. Roy's going to sling it up the ice to, I think that's Brandon Duhaime or Taylor Radish. Toronto's going to win that series 4-1. You think, Sod? I don't know. That could be. I mean, Ottawa can't play any worse. They can't play any worse than they did. They got to get some goaltending for sure. They needed to mix in a save. If they get a save, huge saves by Logan Thompson on. And it looks like Montreal is going to go to the power play. Okay. Let's see what the. And looks like he called 16. Yeah, 16 for slashing. There's no slash. There's clearly no slash. Watching on NHL streams free online. All right, HD. Good job, Charlie. All right. I'll throw that up in the chat for everybody to see on all the platform. So we'll see. Let's go, Cavs. Missy me. I love it. Hockey for life. Appreciate you. Yes, Caps. Let's go. 9:45 to puck drop in the Winnipeg Jets, St. Louis Blues. We are going to have a power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Don't like the call. Kind of what they let go early. Not a big fan. So Taylor Radish took a slashing call. The power play will be Laine, Armia, Hudson, Savard, and Gooley. Looks like out on the ice will be Eller, Mangiapane, Van Riemsdyk, and Matthew Roy, with obviously Logan Thompson in net. Logan Thompson wears the same number as Lane Hudson, interestingly enough. Brandon Schwartz, again, hello. Mono, hello. Hopefully you don't have mono. Jazz, hello. And we're at a commercial break right now, but they're showing the crowd in Winnipeg. It is wild, and have family from that area married into it. My wife's family is from that Winnipeg area, so she is, however, not a Winnipeg Jets fan. Yeah, again, I got to see this slash again. I didn't get a great replay from Winnipeg from the ESPN folks. Those of you that are watching something else, I will let you know. But this is dangerous. Montreal has a very good power play. Caps had a solid PK this year. I think they were top 5. I'm not sure. But Montreal winning a lot of faceoffs right now. Hits are pretty even, 12-15 in favor of the Caps. 2 block shots for Washington. 3 giveaways for Montreal, just the 1 for the Capitals. And here we go, underway. And Washington is going to win the faceoff, and they are going to chip it around the boards and clear it all the way down. It'll be picked up behind the net by Montembeault. Montembeault will leave it for Lane Hudson. Hudson will juke Nick Dowd. Nick Dowd better stay with Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson's going to sling it back in the neutral zone to Cole Caulfield. Here comes Caulfield. He's going to play to Slafkovsky all the way to line A. Nick Suzuki, big time shot on goal by Nick Suzuki. Very good shot on goal by Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki is going to sling it back around. Caulfield's going to sling it all the way up to Hudson. Hudson to Line A. Line A scored almost all his goals solely on the power play, but that one is going to be saved by Logan Thompson. Good one. I don't know what he is crying about because there was no one near him when he shot the puck, so something is wrong. Yeah, that was a great save by Logan Thompson. And Line, he had that wired for the net. I think he might have gotten it with his pad, but pretty good. Pretty good movement for you. Got to like the power play here from 15 power play goals from Line. And he missed like half the season, so he could have been like a 40 or 50 goal guy if he gets a little bit more 5-on-5 and then. But regardless, shoot, if you get 30 in the power play, who cares? Your team needs those goals. So still Caulfield, Hudson, Line A, that line is still out there. Minute 5 left in the penalty. Quick shot all the way around the boards. Going to get worked. Hudson's going to keep it on the line, though. Great pass over from Cole Caulfield. Line A up. Chipped around. Cleared by Washington. 50 seconds left to go in the period. Wilson was out there, I guess. They didn't even say he was out there. Now we got McMichael, DeHame, Van Riemsdyk, and Sandin. 39 seconds left. Washington's killed 17 of the last 18 penalties. That's been going well in their game. Demidov going to skate all the way down. Haven't said his name a lot today. Number 93, Ivan Demidov, but a lot for a guy who's just coming into the league. I think as it goes, it's going to be good. Andrew, how's it going? Yep, Las Vegas was good. It was good, man. I enjoyed it. I needed a break from Alaska winter. 14 seconds left. The Caps are going to clear it. So 8 seconds left. Here comes Matheson. He's going to chip it all the way down. And Carlson's going to pin Newhook to the boards. Matthew Roy is going to throw it all the way down. It is going to be held in, however, by Alex Carrier. Still in, but the power play is over. Nicked out, a big hit on Jude. I do not know who that was there. Washington's going to chip it in, but boy, they destroyed whoever had the puck there. The OV line is back out as per right after a power play usually. But Montreal is now even the shots 9-9 all the way down. That should be icing again. Okay, don't know how that occurred. And then they get a glorious scoring chance. The linesmen need to get their head out of their ass on this one. So, wife's doing good, man. Dogs are annoying as always. Appreciate you, Andrew. Are you back home or are you still in Florida? Appreciate you. Oh, Ovi lays the body. Quick turnover. Strome, the point. Over to Alexiev. Alexiev slings it to Strome. Strome's going to shoot it. Ovi blast! Oh, my God. I think he almost scored there. Crazy sequence there. Now a quick save from Montembeault. Wow, that was nuts. And Dubois in the mix. So Washington gets 2 quick shots on goal. So, yep, appreciate everybody in the chat. Yeah, what's up, Brandon Schwartz? Let's go Caps. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you, man. If I didn't respond to you, thanks, brother. And like I said, rooting for everybody. So, pretty good. 18 goals since February 22nd. All right, awesome, Andrew. Glad you're back home. Oh, sorry you got the flu, my man. So Washington's coming out with the Ryan Leonard, Eller, Mangiapane line. Washington really misses Alexei Protas. Hopefully he can be back for this. I feel like they can survive without Martin Feravari. He's a great player. He jumps up into the rush. I feel like they can survive without Feravari. They have some defensive depth there. And I like the Alexiev in there. That's a decent add, Here comes Leonard. He's going to sling it all the way down. Back. Oh, Eller. Oh, my gosh. And Ryan Leonard was right there. He almost cashed in on his first career playoff goal. Nice play by Washington. They didn't get a credit for a shot on goal. Logan Thompson's going to have to play it. Here comes And look, hey, I've liked what I've seen from Montreal. They are playing fine. This is the Gallagher, Anderson, Dvorak line. They're getting in. They're doing what they can to forecheck. Montreal playing it here. It is recovered by Washington. Again, Montreal not having, other than the power play, not having a ton of zone time for you guys. Let me center myself again. Apologize. And we're at anthem time in the Winnipeg Blues series. So let's go. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So we'll be streaming tomorrow too for a game. Well, you guys have to let me know what game you'd like to see streamed. For these playoffs, we're going to try to do some streams. So let me know. Montreal recovers in the neutral zone. Here comes Cole Caulfield. Quick shot on goal. Easy save by Logan Thompson. It's going to be chipped up by Washington, but recovered by Montreal before it gets out of the zone. Now Washington gets it out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone. Pierre-Luc Dubois is going to dump it in. So I think tomorrow Panthers Lightning would be the game. But you guys let me know because that'll be the first one of the game. So let's just see. Okay. And I will do my best. We will be taking intermission breaks. Hang with me, chill. Oh, quick save. Wow. I don't know what happened there. Nick Dowd and I think Matheson ran into each other there and they both got hurt behind the net there. So that was interesting. Kind of laughable that Washington hasn't gotten a power play with the offensive zone pressure that they've had, considering that was probably interference. Okay. Here we go. Appreciate you guys, everybody in the TikTok. Let's go TikTok. Working on getting fit for 2025. 2025, working on getting back into the prime fitness. So never too young, never too old. So we are on a break. 4:34 left to go in the first. Oh, Canada is being sung in Winnipeg. The whiteout looks epic. I don't see a single St. Louis Blues jersey in the stands. Winnipeg Jets. By the way, why not let the Winnipeg Jets wear white jerseys on the ice? Just saying. If you're a Winnipeg Jets fan, why not say, hey, and the Blues can wear their alternates, whatever they like, they can wear their Blues jerseys, So we shall see. Yeah. I want to hear from you guys on TikTok too. Like, who do you think wins the Stanley Cup? Who wins this series? Who do you like? Right now we're doing Montreal, Washington. Here comes Benner. He's going out to his net. Can he outplay Hellebuck in this game? He didn't in the first one, but it was a freaking great game. So St. Louis is a little bit on his team about possessing the puck, but both teams have 17 shot attempts. If I'm not really that on it. They've had more ozone time now because of the power play and 4 shots off the rush to Washington's too, but Washington isn't really an off the rush team. So they've got some speed and they can be, but they don't want to play off the rush with Montreal. Yeah, play the players in the white jerseys, right? Like, it makes no sense. Winnipeg's wearing blue. Okay, and Winnipeg's underway, and we already got a shot on goal by Winnipeg. They did it from neutral ice. So the Ovi Beauvillier Dylan Strome line is out there with Alex Alexiev and Trevor Van Riemsdyk. A little bit odd that they're not putting like Chychrun and Carlson out there, but Lane Hudson getting chased by Ovi. He's going to sling it all the way down the ice to Armia. Armia's going to chip it in, but Washington's going to recover. Oh, no, quick turnaround shot by Montreal. Montreal, too, looks like they're finding their footing here. Washington, both teams starting to skate a little bit more. I don't know how bad the ice is. Looks fairly good. The puck's not bouncing around too bad, but it's been on its end a lot. So I don't know if it's choppy ice. So, all right. Anyway, we take Charlie's comments off. Hayden Berrio. I hope I said that right. Sailboat on these. Bree Bry, whatever. If I said that right, appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. Let's get a live goal. What's a live goal? What's a live goal? Yeah, let's go. Rose? Can we get a rose? What about a heart puff? Confirm. Let's go. Let's get a heart puff, I guess. 3 heart puffs, whatever that is, for the TikTok folks that you love hockey. You're giving the heart puff for the I love hockey. So give a heart puff. Getting chippy. Leonard Demidov, Mangiapane tied up with Lane Hudson. Eller and Demidov, Line tied up. Oh, Gooley's getting tossed. Gooley's getting a penalty from the ref there. Yep, Washington's going to the power play. I didn't see what Gooley did. Well, everybody needs to separate. Nobody take any more penalties, Washington or Montreal. No, they're not giving Washington a power play here. Yeah, Gooley was, that's Newhook. Newhook was kind of getting Mangiapane from behind. Kind of surprised. Okay, they're giving Washington a 2-minute power play. Okay, they it looks like Newhook and Gooley both got penalties, and so did Andrew Mangiapane. I guess. Yep, I guess. I don't know why. Yeah, Martin St. Louis doesn't look too upset. Probably is wondering why. Caroline, hi. To that T Dave. Pin your goal. Go pin. Yep, we got our goal. I pin it. It's pinned. Help me encourage your viewers to help me achieve my first goal. Give me my goal of heart puffs. Guys, I'm just working the TikTok, kind of new to the TikTok. So I mean, I've been on TikTok a long time, but very much new to the live TikTok. Working on live TikTok. We're going to try to work this where we actually have the live TikTok where you get the full effect that I'm talking to one camera. So anyway, Washington on the power play, 3:02 left. It looks like Dylan Strome. Oh, geez, good God, here we go. Everything goes through Ovi, but they should not. Here comes Dylan Strome skating. He's going to give it off to Chitrid. Chitrid back to Strome. Ovi's going to drop down. Strome to Tom Wilson. John Carlson. Good God, man. Keep the puck in the zone. What are you doing there? Anyway, 40 on all, 42 on all platforms. Appreciate you. Lots of people watching on X. Appreciate that. The puck is deflected out. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That is a trip by Josh Anderson. Slew foots. That's a dirty slew foot from Josh Anderson. Wow. That's kind of a dirty slew foot from Josh Anderson there. Kind of surprising they didn't call that. It was pretty blatant. John Carlson not happy, but anyway, yeah, Carberry, everybody really not happy about that. But again, it is what it is. You just play on. It's the playoffs. You do what you got to do. Here comes Stromer from the point. He's going to drop it to Ovi. Ovi's going to sling it all the way down to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson could have taken a shot there. Back to Wilson. Drop. He's going to sling it over, but it's going to be gloved by Montembeault. Oh, wow. St. Louis almost scored. As I look up on the replay, they almost scored. Wow. Craziness. Canadiens roster 395 combined games, 61 career playoff goals. Alexander Ovechkin, 72 career playoff. So Ovi has 11 more playoff goals than the entire Montreal Canadiens team. He's going to sling it back to John Carlson. John, back to Ovi. Ovi with a blast. I think Ovi didn't like where he was, but not the greatest position. But Montreal's doing a good job killing the penalty, other than that really dirty Josh Anderson slewfoot trip that should have been called. But it's the playoffs, man. Ooh, I think that went off the post. Oh, no, Montembeault got to it. Montembeault was ready for it, too, so good stuff, Montembeault. Yeah, St. Louis already has 4 shots on goal there. Woo! Caroline, how's it going? Like I said, here's the goal. Give us a thing. Appreciate it. Dylan Strome should never be in the face-off ever on the power play. I just would get nicked out there and have him win the face-off. You can't afford to lose a face-off with 30 seconds left to go. Absolute ridiculousness. And I wouldn't be playing Ovi long in the tooth here. Here's Ovi, quick shot. Oh! Ovi scores! Ovi scores! With 1:26 left in the period, Alexander Ovechkin gets his 73rd career playoff game. Wow! What a goal. Emma, how's it going? Brandon Schwartz, glad to have you back. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you. I pinned my goal. Pin. I don't know. Stupid. Why is this in my thing? Just go. Leave a cloud. Okay. Ovi gets a blast. And the hockey gods give it. Oh my God. He gets that under Savard's leg and just beat. Ovi is the guy. Ovi is the guy. Derek S. Ovi is the guy. Ovi is the guy. That is his 29th career playoff power play goal. Tied for 7th all time with Mario Lemieux. Oh, Jets are on the power play. Charlie is telling me. I will look in, Charlie, and we will say real quick here. Anyway, huge freaking goal from Washington there. Really big goal. And Montreal has played well, guys. Really well. Yep. Jets are on the power play. Jets on the power play. Brandon Schwartz, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Brandon Schwartz. Brandon, do I know you or are you an Alaskan? Do you live in Alaska? Your name sounds familiar. Anyway, here comes Washington again. If Washington gets a quick one under a minute, that is really bad for Montreal. Saved in by Rasmus Sandin. Dubois, what's happening? Very physical. I think offsides. I think they called offsides. Yeah, the linesman at his ring. But very chippy. Slavkowski, Radish, super chippy. I got to give it to Montreal, though. They're not backing down. Slinksy, what's your conference final prediction? Okay, so Slinksy, I didn't do a bracket. But I think would not be surprised to see Carolina, Toronto. I think we're going to see Colorado, Vegas is my prediction, my man. Appreciate you, Slinksy. I think that's a likely scenario. Now, people get injured, things can hurt. We'll see. If you go back and watch Friday night's show, we did with Kevin Olenek from Shifts and Pucks. We did a first round predictions, and then we picked our cup final. I like Tampa and Colorado to be in the final. Things can happen. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, another penalty here. So 4-on-4. Okay. Yeah. The refs are kind of over it. So they're just like, all right, guys. No, I live 30 minutes away from Capital One Arena. Been a Cavs fan my whole life. All right, Brandon, love it. Are you watching? Are you watching the game? I love it, Brandon. I love it. Appreciate you. Winnipeg has got 1:15 left on their power play. Can't call both games, guys, but I will take a quick break here at the intermission, just a quick bathroom break. Only 45 seconds left to go. We've got Wilson. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what this lineup is. So Wilson Dowd, Sandin. Anyway, 2 defensemen, 2 forwards. Sandin's going to skate all the way back. Give it to Matthew Roy. Matthew Roy's going to turn it over. Nick Suzuki. Awful turnover by Matthew Roy. They are lucky. Matthew Roy is lucky that didn't cause a goal. That was absolutely atrocious. But no, I had to take my daughter to meet up with her mother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you, man. Sorry. Yeah, absolute. Well, Brandon, as we speak, Matthew Roy almost gave the freaking game right back to that was bad, Matthew Roy. What are you doing there? Biz nasty. Ovi, you sick puppy. Guy is a machine. Yep, he's a machine. Ovi wants to win another cup more than anything. I think people all need to understand that. So 41 in the chats. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate it. I wonder who else is live. Wonder what else we got going on here. I think my guy. Yep, Hot Take Hockey is live. Okay. And we are live on X, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So cool. Appreciate you, Brandon. And I love the TikTok, man. The TikTok's been awesome. So appreciate you guys. That's the end of the first period. Ovi scores 1-0. Montreal is down 1-0. What's up, brother? I met you in Vegas at Caesar Sportsbook. Okay, Jonathan. Appreciate you, man. Caesar Sportsbook. I was at Caesar Sportsbook. Oh, yes. Jonathan, I remember I was falling asleep. I had to get out of there. I appreciate you, man. Were you to my left or to my right or in front of me? I can't remember. Let me know, Jonathan. I appreciate you. Doing the live stream, baby. And remind me where you're from, Jonathan. Appreciate you. That's awesome that you're watching. I normally am alive at like 10:10 Eastern, but we're doing this live stream. So okay, we got an intermission break. So I'm going to take a quick break on everything. I'm going to leave everything up. I know that my main man Kevin wanted to see all the stuff in the back. Yeah, okay. I really appreciate you're from LA. Oh, hey, all right, brother. I got the Dodgers up. Let's go. Yeah, you go grab a beer. Everybody go get their drink of choice. And I'll be back 5 minutes. We got an intermission break, but we've got 11 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first period of the St. Louis Blues Winnipeg Jets game. And I will call some of that action for you. So we've got that. We can talk about that. Good stuff. Okay. And yep, we're Zambonian. So I will do that good stuff. Let's see. All right. Give me a sec, guys. All right. That was a quick break. We're back. Appreciate you. Dave Barber. Appreciate you. Napers. Nperso69. Appreciate you. Everybody, appreciate all of you. Real quick, let's crank this down. We don't need that. So, okay. 5 shots to 4. Winnipeg did not score. Here we go. Oh, what a quick shot there by what do I have this on? Summary. What is going on? That's not this. That's not this. No. What that is. Oh, yep. Drag. Oh, okay. Sorry about that on TikTok if you lost me too. I have to do the little puzzle to make sure it's still live. I am here. Karina Sandoval. Appreciate you. Amanda Osborne. How's it going, Amanda? Dave Barber. Appreciate you guys. Just watching the hockey. Little playoff. 44 live. 45 on all platforms. We've been out live for an hour now. We've got the Winnipeg. I'm calling the Washington Capitals Montreal Canadiens game, but we have the Winnipeg Jets and St. Louis Blues, both with 8 hits apiece. And it's wild what's going on right now. So why ESPN? Your website is really bad. Oh, that's why. That's why. We don't use ESPN for this. ESPN doesn't even have NHL like in their top. It's like it's on your thing, ESPN. You just do a continue. This is why the hockey fans don't like you. They don't like you. Like, good God. 6 shots to 4. Right now we've got Neighbors, Foxa, Snuggerud, Pareko out against Appleton, Lowry, Connor, Sandberg, Pionk. Of course, Hellebuck and Binnington are in net. Hellebuck and Binnington, odder numbers, right? 37 for a goalie, not unheard of. But 50, kind of 50 for a goalie in Binnington. But Binnington's Stanley Cup champ, man. Like, he's money. By the way, 299 likes on TikTok. I so appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe on YouTube, or if you're watching on, we got our dedicated, the Sports Beard Watcher. We just got a couple in the chat on YouTube, but lots of people on X. Super appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I know my main man, Hot Take Hockey, is broadcasting now too. Of course, always going to be a fan of John. We're part of his channel for a month. He helped us out big time. So appreciate it. So this is just chillax time. We'll do a little turn. Get a little turn here. Little chillax time here while we're calling the Winnipeg Jets, because I have the Jets St. Louis Blues game up here in my office. So you can see real quick. There we go. A little quick view. So Ovi was just getting interviewed by the thing. So just do a little quick view while we're on intermission break. Just keep it going. How you doing? Keep it moving, as they say. Pat McAfee. So, college football. Oh no, USFL. Anybody watch USFL? Let me know in the chat if you watch. Brand new hockey fan, Austin. All right, appreciate you, Austin. Appreciate you. I really appreciate that. Abby, appreciate you. I love it. I know we don't get a lot of people sticking around on TikTok, but I'll be live, so come back. Subscribe to my TikTok. I've got a good subscription there. I just usually put out our daily bets and stuff, but didn't have any, not getting any for the boys for the playoffs. You'll have to tune into Perlo's show on the Ice Guys or subscribe to his Twitter, and you go. Since I live close to Washington, I'm picking Caps as my team. Austin, I love that. Where do you live? You don't have to say specifically, but where did you live? I became a Washington Capitals fan when I lived right on the edge of Yorktown / Newport News in the early 2000s. They were no good. Juan, thank you. And that's WAN, Juan. I hope I said that right. So appreciate you guys. And like I said, on all platforms, 43 people live. TikTok got a few. X got a ton. YouTube got a few. and Instagram. I appreciate Jonathan Collado too joining. I know we have low numbers. Normally we get 30, 40 people on a given night, but other people are streaming and you have lots to choose from. So I understand. So 9 minutes until we're back. So, yep, Rita and Jeff Shin supporting Luke and Braden, both Stanley Cup winners. Braden with the Blues. You know, people forget too, Braden's been on a couple of teams too. I think he was with LA, got traded to Philly in that deal for Carter, and then got traded to the Blues. And I don't remember who was in the mix for him. But anyway, and of course, Luke has been around. He was number one pick by Toronto, and he's been around the league a long time. But he's a big, tough guy. Winnipeg on the power play, 143, 6:21 left to go. Quick shot. Wow. Winnipeg looks so smooth. Their ice looks so nice. You could just tell, like, yes, spread the YouTube link, peeps. I appreciate it. Yeah, leave a link, leave a like. Quick shot on goal by Winnipeg. Backhand. Oh my God, Winnipeg. 91. Let me see. Is 91 Perfetti? Okay. So minute 13. Yeah, I got to get used to the numbers. It's tough when you're doing the broadcast, but we got 4 games on tonight. We're not going to stay live for all 4, but I will definitely stay live for the conclusion of the Washington Montreal game. And I appreciate everybody in the chat, all the support. Thank you so much. Love it. I've met some of the best people in the world on the stream, and to include my friend John Viveros, Hot Take Hockey, who's streaming. He's a big time, but he's been doing it for so long, and we're just about 2 years into this, and I'm very happy. We're almost at 1.7K. Oh my gosh, what a shot by Morrissey there! I can't believe he didn't bury that. And St. Louis is going to clear it with 27 seconds left. I love that black and blue Caps jersey. Yes, that is this one here is a Ovi. We got this one up here is a Ryan Leonard. Yeah, yep. I've got a couple is that the and then we got Seattle. I don't know how many jerseys I have now. So 7 minutes till the puck drop. Winnipeg did not score in the power play. 4:36 left in that game. I think this is a must win for the Winnipeg Jets, though. They got to win their games on home ice, right? Don't you think? As we chit chat about the Winnipeg Jets. So 6:37 left as far as till puck drop goes in Montreal. So yeah, here we go. And 4 minutes left in the peg, as they say. Correct karma. I love it. Correct karma. Karma, a big thing I believe in. You treat people nice and you're good to people. That comes back to you. I try to do that. Like I said, my main man, Hot Take Hockey, is streaming. Would never say anything bad about him. He's a great guy. He's a good streamer. He works in hockey, does a lot. He knows what he's doing. He's very good. Super high professional. What a move to the thing by Scheifele. I think Scheifele just scored. 3:28 left to go. Wow. Is this one going to get called back? Okay, I got to hear the audio here. We're going to see this real quick. I got to hear this. Oh, no. Let's see. Okay, so Nemestikov throws it in. It's shot on goal. Okay. I gotta see. Okay, here comes Scheifele. He just drives the net, beats Nick Leddy. I don't know how this went in. He just goes around. Oh, it got knocked in by the defenseman. That actually goes off Jimmy's. No, not the defenseman. Jimmy Snuggerud knocked it in. Yeah, Jimmy Snuggerud knocked that puck in. So Snuggerud with the own goal. Oh, Snuggerud. Oh my gosh. Poor Jimmy Snuggerud. Anyway, sorry if I was off screen and we lost everybody on TikTok there. I apologize. We were just chilling. The Winnipeg Jets have scored 1-0 to make it 1-0 with 3:28 left in the first. So, yeah. Yeah, Scheifele, man, he just drove, but he took it. Scheifele got all cut up. He kind of got beat up for that, but he had nothing to do with it. Snuggerud, like he kind of lost the puck. But there you go. Winnipeg's up 1-0. Big first goal. Now they didn't score the first goal in the last game, so it's a good start for Winnipeg. Good start. Good start. Okay. Yeah, we are 3 minutes and 31 seconds left from Montreal and Washington being back. We'll get that centered and focused. I appreciate everybody being in here. Hope you guys enjoyed the scenery I had to take a bathroom break, but not trying to have long period breaks. The period breaks are when we talk to the fans and stuff. So just here and there, a little refill on the kombucha or whatever. Probably not the kombucha, but water, got to stay hydrated. Probably need some tea with honey, but we may wait till the wife gets home to help with that. So also got to feed the pups. They're in here at some point. So I will have to feed my dogs. So I got 5 of them and they're crazy. So anyway, appreciate everybody. 44 in the chats on all platforms. Golden Knights hope their depth wears down the Wild and leads to deep playoff success. I agree. It's not a beer, Charlie. It's not a beer. It's not a beer. I'll prove it to you. It's not a beer. Right there, buddy. That is veteran owned and operated Zip Kombucha here in Alaska. This flavor is horchata, Andre's creation, rice milk, vanilla, cinnamon. Right there, you can read it on this side. No beer, man. I don't really drink beer. I'm old, man. I keep the booze down for the most part. Don't drink a lot of booze. So, yeah, this is just the right. Not drinking. I just like the Yeti cooler because it keeps it cool. So, Dr. KQ, Johnny Goudreau, KQ, so good to see you, man. How are you? Appreciate you. KQ, I was sad your Flames didn't make it, but I'm happy for the future. But I am going to say, I do think the Flames might regret not drafting Cole Hudson. But yes, it's going to be interesting. Here comes the Blues now. They're putting that Bolduc is a pretty big guy. Ooh, he takes a pretty good hit from behind there. He kind of turned into it though, so no penalty there. But the Blues now putting a little bit of pressure, although being outshot. But remember too, there has been 2 power. But good to see you, KQ. Appreciate you, man. Glad we got you unblocked. That was all Rico, man. I had nothing to do with it. And I miss those guys too. Rico and Perlo could pop on anytime, but I didn't DM them or talk to them. They both got a lot going on in their lives, so not trying to upset them or anything. So super excited. Super excited. Yeah, if you guys share the stream, that's so cool. I really appreciate it. I got a lot of love from some people on the chat, so I appreciate it. It's so good. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I've reached out to Nick Kiprios. Yeah, no, I mean, Charlie, I'm trying to just, stay away from booze. I drank a lot when I was in the military, so I just don't need it in my life. It's not it doesn't make me feel good. There are other things you could do that, make you feel better. So again, Charlie, love having you. Appreciate you so much, man, and your infinite wisdom and experience of 70 years on this planet. Nothing to be shook at. And I'm not against people drinking beer. I just am not going to do it myself. So, and I'll have the occasional drink or so. But anyway, St. Louis going on the power play with 1:54 left to go here. We are waiting. Also, puck is dropping here as we go. So I'll try to keep track of both games. So yeah. Oh, Charlie, doesn't mean I can't cheers you and support you in whatever you're drinking. Hopefully you're having a good Canadian beer there, Charlie, like a Molson or whatever. I mean, what's a good Canadian beer? Molson, right, baby? You know, that's a good Canadian beer. So things we may not see in our countries anymore because our politicians are always getting in the way. But who doesn't love a good Canadian beer? And everybody I know used to drink Crown. That's Canadian, is it not? So St. Louis on the power play. They've got a minute 18 to figure out this Winnipeg Jets defense here before we go. And the power play will carry over, but only about 7 seconds. Ooh, quick. You know, the one thing I got to say, Charlie, and I want to know this from you and your infinite experience as a hockey fan. Oh my God, I can't believe the Blues didn't score there. Wide open net, great defensive play. Hellebuck plays a little too deep. Canadian Beaver, okay, awesome. I don't know that brand, but that's awesome. Yeah, I would have. I don't like how deep Hellebuck plays in his net at times. Just a little too deep. So the 4-on-4 for Washington continues. 46 seconds left. It's 19:30. Here we go out of the zone. Here comes, Montreal got in their own way. Lane Hudson slings it all the way back. Okay. Nick Suzuki moves again. I don't understand the playing it back into the neutral zone to pick up speed. Just get in the zone. I mean, to me, that makes no sense. Okay, quick play on the thing. Dubois has been good. He's been throwing his body around, slung around. Again, why would you sling it all the way out of the zone, all the way down? Now Chychrun's got to make a great play, and he doesn't even get it. Logan Thompson plays it. Now Chychrun's going to skate up. 10 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4. 7. Here, the 4-on-4 would have benefited Montreal a little bit too. Oh, Jimmy Snuggerud scored with 0.8 seconds left to go for the St. Louis Blues. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Off. Deflect. This is going to be very close. Oh, wow. Just beats him. Nice. Snuggerud kind of owed that one because he scored the first one. 3 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4 for Montreal. We're having a face-off, though. Quick, again, not won by Dylan Strome. Worst face-off center in the league. Just not good. That's probably not true, but he needs to, if he spends any time on anything, work on your face-offs, dude. Like, you got to win. You got to win these ozone face-offs. Or if I'm Spencer Carberry, your home ice, get that. Ovi picks up the puck. He's going to sling it down in to the corner. Actually, he gets it to Strome, who slings it down into the corner to be more specific. So we are tied 1-1. A late Blues goal makes it 1-1. Where's our friend Darkness when you need him? He's probably elsewhere. He came. He saw. He left a like. He's out of here. So, yeah. Anyway, I wasn't going to not change my schedule. I know HTH said he was streaming. I'm not streaming around anybody else's schedules. I'm going to be streaming every night of the week for playoff games to chat with you guys. I'm not doing it when I have a day off. This is what I'm doing. So you guys come and hang out. Here comes Ryan Leonard down the point. He takes an elbow from Gooley there, but kind of gets through it. Yeah, Gooley's been all over the place. He's been Montreal's not going to get out physical in this series. They look fine. They look like they belong here. I wasn't worried about their game at all. They're well coached by a very good player. Eller's going to take it out of the neutral zone. He is going to do something stupid with it. I don't know what he's doing there. Yeah, Hellebuck probably wants that one back. Again, Charlie, let me ask you this. He plays so deep in the net. It doesn't make sense to me. So he plays so deep. Sonia Diaz, Anthony, Pablo, Epic, Mondashis, Lion. Appreciate all these people that have popped in. Appreciate all you. Try to keep up with the TikTok as much as appreciate everybody going on here. Block shot by Alex Alexiev. Looks somebody's missing a stick there. I don't know if it's a Montreal or a Washington, but it looks like all the players have them. So whoever lost it's got it. They just need to clean up the ice. Montreal definitely looks like they're playing a little. Quick turnover, but down. But Matheson is able to recover it. Yeah, Matheson, right? Yes, Matheson. Matheson wears 8 for Montreal. Yep. Okay. And Here's PLD. He's going to choose. PLD is playing with Radish and Duhaime. They've really got the caps kind of spread out, much differently than a regular season where you might go a little more top heavy, like you expect it to be a long series. Here comes Washington on the break, but recovered in the corner by the Habs. They're going to go back up the ice again. Montreal doing a great job breaking the puck out. Just the offensive zone pressure is a little lacking from what I can see. Quick save by Logan Thompson, but it's not saved because it bounced out and Montreal still has the puck. Now Dylan Strome chips it up, but they give it right to Montreal. Montreal is buzzing here. They are buzzing. Pass down to the point from Struble, but it's recovered in the corner by Jacob Chychrun. Tried to chip around by Connor McMichael. Down, he ends up getting the puck. He's going to skid it out to neutral zone. He's going to drop it off to Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson almost scores on a little spinorama play. Wow. I don't know if that puck went off the outside post. Now it's a 2-on-2 the other way with Suzuki, and I think that was Slavkovsky. Chipped around. Wilson's going to take a big hit to make the play, but it's going to be Dylan Strome in the neutral zone. He's going to turn. He's going to spin, stop at the point, sling it all the way down. Saved by Montembeault, but the rebound isn't controlled. Rasmus Sandin is there. Now slung around to Anthony Beauvillier. Beauvillier is going to sling it around. Now Ovi's going to get the puck, but he's going to lose it to Heineman. Heineman's going to chip it in. I think maybe Armia was offsides there, but their play is still continuing. So I am watching the Blues games, Kevin, but it's tied 1-1 and it's at intermission, so I'm watching it. Yeah, Jimmy's Darkness. There you are. Yeah, you know what? Darkness. He was the cause of that other goal, so it was kind of apropos that he got it back. The hockey gods rewarded him because it really wasn't his fault. Washington was getting hemmed in a little bit there. Now here comes Montreal. Matheson is going to play it behind the net and hold it up. Yep, Jimmy scored. Yep, Jimmy got the goal. I saw that, Kevin. Congrats. Kevin, also a St. Louis resident. So good stuff. Darkness, good to have you back, by the way. 49 on all platforms. Let's get to 50. Leave a like, subscribe, share. Let's get 50 on all platforms. I don't care that we have 5 people in the YouTube. YouTube means nothing to me. We have all kinds of platforms you can watch. Watch what you can watch. Ryan Leonard going down the far line. He takes a big hit. Mangiapane going to chip it around. It's going to be recovered by Montreal, however. That's going to be slung up the ice by, I think, Lane. Oh, but here comes Nick Dowd. He's going to swing, but there's 4 Montreal Canadiens back. Slung on the ice. Quick shot. Save. 13 minutes. Wow. That period has gone by quick. Ryan Leonard getting a little bit of a playoff goatee going already. I love it. Let's go. We need to see Leno going. I need to see Ryan Leonard pick up the pace. 12 minutes and 37 seconds until the Winnipeg Jets game comes back. Oh, my God, if Strome was on Johnny on the spot. But that Tom Wilson shot, wow, could have scored. Yeah, Jimmy Snuggerud. He's good. He's good. He's a good player, Kevin. Hey, you drafted him a long time ago. That was just a fluky play there. So you gotta love it if you're the St. Louis Blues. You give up a bad goal, probably not terrible, but you come back and you win a gun. Montreal is down 1-0 to the Washington Capitals with 13:16 left in the second period. We are at a commercial break. Kevin, thank you for the question. Appreciate you. Dick Dastardly, Mr. Denver, Soup for My Family. We could watch it in the reflection. You cannot watch. I don't think you can watch it in the reflection. Bigger glasses. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. My Soup for My Family. Let's see. Let's put on the Sports Beards regular. These are my regular tools. Okay. I don't know. If you could see it, voila. Let's go. The dogs are all laying down sleeping, buddy. They're all laying down sleeping, Kevin. I'm not waking them up. I got Bone and I got KP. Oh, Bone Dad's awake. Bone Dad, come here. Bone Dad, come here. Real quick. Come on. Come here. Oh, Kevin wants to see it. Here you go, Kev. Here's Bone Dad. Bone Dad saying hi. Bone Dad's all about. Bone Dad's a big Caps fan, too. He has a jersey. He loves it. So there's Bone Dad. He's my oldest. There's a Bone. He loves the hockey. Never will always get the pups out. Don't you, Bondad? The Bondad. They don't like the whistles, but Bondad's gotten used to it because I've watched hockey since he was a baby. So good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get a little bit of darkness. What'd you say here? St. Louis is going to have 5 of their top 9 being 24 or younger next year. Dvorsky, Snuggerud, Bolduc, Holloway, Neighbors. Yeah, and can't wait to get Hall. I mean, look at how good. Look at how good the Blues look, man. I don't understand why you guys complain about Doug Armstrong. I feel like he's a really good GM. Okay, back in Washington, 13 minutes left. Good forecheck from the Caps, but another nice breakout from Montreal. They're going to chip it all the way down, but it's going to be intercepted by John Carlson. He's going to sling it down, but then a turnover in the neutral zone. Here comes Caulfield on the far wing. He's going to drop pass to Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki's going to sling it all the way up, but he late. I think that's Lane Hudson there. Nope, Matheson. Matheson's going to lose it, but he's going to skate all the way down, make a great play, sling it up the ice, but it's not out of the zone. But here comes Montreal on a potential 3-on-3. Now 4-on-3. All the Caps are back. Gooley's going to get it in the corner, but it's going to be stopped by, I believe that was Pierre-Luc Dubois. He's going to sling it up the ice to Rasmus Sandin. Rasmus Sandin to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson's going to chip it in the corner to, I'm sorry if I can't see who that is. I believe that's Beauvillier. Beauvillier and Ovechkin are pinned up the boards. Beauvillier's pinned up against the boards, and Montreal's going to come away with it. That did not work. I don't know what the Caps were doing there. Montreal looked like they were trying to maybe draw an interference call there. This could be close to offsides here as the Capitals come in, but yeah, I think they might challenge us if there's a goal being scored here. Here comes Ovi. He's going to sling it. That's not a great pass from Ovi, but Washington's going to recover. They're going to chip it in the corner. Once Washington gets their cycle back, I will say too, they do miss TJ Oshie and obviously Nick Backstrom for the cycles. Those things were so good. We've been live for like an hour and a half. Here comes a quick shot from Trevor Van Riemsdyk. It's going to get to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard back to Van Riemsdyk. I don't know why Leonard didn't just tee one up from there. He was a little far out, but just shoot one. You've got a lethal shot, my dude. Here comes Leonard. He gets a shot in. Oh, my goodness. What a play there. He got a nice pass to Eller. I don't know. Capitals are putting a little bit of pressure on him right now. Oh, Bundad, you're falling out of the picture. You want to go back down? You want to go back down? Okay, there you go, buddy. There you go. Yeah, Bundad. He doesn't like it. So, yeah, Snuggerud beats the buzzer, as Biz just tweeted out. Okay, pinned up against the boards is Mangiapane by Heineman. Been good. Oh, Heineman's going to lose his helmet. Not intentionally there. He's going to have to skate off. Washington can't take advantage of the quick change, though. They're not able to hold it in. Matthew Roy has not had a good game in this. Quick play there by Chychrun. Chychrun also, haven't said his name much. This is going to be deflected, so it's going all the way down. Patrick Laine making a little play on it, but he doesn't come away with it. But Gooley does. Now, on the back check, here comes Nick Dowd. He's going to skate down. Now we got a 2-on-2. Quick pass from Dowd where he had Duhaime on the side, but he couldn't get it through the defense. Now it's going to skate all the way back down. I think Logan Thompson will just freeze it as line. Oh, no, they let him play it. Oh, my God. Then they blew it dead. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so where are we at on the second game? We have less than 6 minutes, 5:59 left in the intermission for the Blues Jets. Charlie, how you doing? You hanging in? Don't have too many beers. It could be an overtime game. So if the Winnipeg Jets are still on, or this game is still on, I will finish out the game. But I do have to take this next intermission to feed the doggos. So I will stay live. 2-0. Calamity J, appreciate you. I think I said that right. Or Call Me Jay, appreciate you. John Stickle, appreciate you. Okay. Montreal getting a little bit of offensive zone time here. Mathis is going to sling it around the point, but it's going to go between his players' legs. Now Washington's going to try to chip it out, but good forecheck for Montreal. It's being kept in by Carrier. Carrier gets dumped by Duhaime, but the puck is still in the corner. We have 3 Caps and 3 Montreal Canadiens working it out. It's going to get out to Cole Caulfield. He's going to skate on the line, skate around, down around the corner. Nick Suzuki, 37 seconds of zone time here, almost 40 seconds of zone time for Montreal here, getting a little bit of pressure on the Washington. This line's been out a little bit long. Here comes Suzuki, quick shot all the way out to Matheson. Matheson's going to lose the puck. Unforced error there at the blue line, and Washington's going to be able to change most of the players. So here goes, yep, and it looks like they're all going to get a change if Duhaime dumps it. So you're going to see a line change there. Matheson changes, Gooley, Slavkovsky, and Nick Suzuki out with Caulfield. Still, that line's still out. So now Washington maybe has this line that's been out a little bit pinned in. Quick turn from Rasmus Sandin. Again, would have liked to see a shot from him there, but they didn't feel like he had the lane. Oh, pass across. Did not get to Sandin. Now the Washington Capitals are putting a little bit of pressure on their offensive zone. Oh, what a shot. Really quick, but nice save by Montembeault. Probably Blues are going down. Okay, Charlie, you're good. You're feeling good. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're still with us. Here comes Caulfield I don't know how he has any legs left. He's been out there a while. Oh, no, that wasn't Caulfield. That's Alex Newhook. He got in. Okay, Newhook was part of the change. So Newhook got in. I misread the number there, guys. Sorry, Alex Newhook. He's going to dump. He'll take a hit for his troubles to dumping it in the puck there. But Montreal's going to come with it. But then a quick turnover, and the Caps have gotten it. Now played up quick all the way down. Anthony Beauvillier, he's going to play. Oh, we got a nice shot on goal, or it was deflected there. Blaine Hudson stayed with Beauvillier. Not an easy task. Beauvillier scores! Beauvillier scores. What a great job to keep it to the point. That was all Anthony Beauvillier. Anthony Beauvillier makes it 2-0 Washington. What a goal. And just keeping it on the point there. Yeah, Martin St. Louis always looking at the replay already. But I think this is going to be a good goal here, man. So nothing that they could do. And I think a couple of the guys got hung out there a little bit longer. So anyway, I hope you saw that off my glasses. Whoever said that. Great job. You've done live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I will take a break. We will take a break. I may come back on TikTok. TikTok doesn't let me do the whole stream, but I may do an intermission or whatever. We'll see how that goes. Let me know. Anyway, Anthony Beauvillier charging the net, just there to clean it up, beats a 5-hole. That's a clean goal. 2-0. Montreal Canadiens is not hitting. Okay. All right, Kevin. We'll see what's going on there. Sparky, what's up? Aaron 429. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody being live. I hope this is working out. I'm trying to call. This is probably better with the glasses so you don't see me. Okay, what's happening? What is Martin St. Louis? Are we kidding me? Are we kidding me here? Oh, they're saying maybe missed high stick. I don't know, though. Beauvillier's kind of short there. Ooh, maybe they're saying missed high stick. This could be a missed high stick. Okay, that goal is going to count. Okay. All right. I'm done with the reviews in the NHL. Like, let's go. Keep it moving. Too much. It looked like it hit him first, so it didn't matter. He shot it from the ice. So the puck gets batted down. Here comes, Ryan Leonard skating down. He almost lost his feet from under him. Oh, now the Washington Capitals cannot give up a quick goal here. Here comes Brendan Gallagher. He slings it over. It's picked up by, sorry, guys, Christian Dvorak. Dvorak shoots. Oh, save. Okay, do we have a player in trouble there? Nope, he's back up. TVR. He blocked the shot. Get up. Play. Josh Anderson. He takes this guy down from behind. That's clearly a penalty, but they're not going to call it. Josh Anderson's committed a couple of penalties they call. Yeah, please hit the like button wherever you're watching, whatever platform, subscribe, share the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, share the stream. If you're watching on X, share the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, share the stream. If you're watching on TikTok, share the stream. And if you're watching on Instagram, share the stream. Actually, got to get the Instagram back up here. We haven't had too much love from the Instagram today, but every once in a while we get some love from Instagram. So I appreciate you. Always appreciate Instagram. That's how we do the Facebook. No Facebook. We have the Instagram. So if you want to watch, we are on Instagram. Yeah, Kevin, it wasn't anything. It just was very close. I think we hit it with a high stick, but it was deflected, and then it's down. The goalie hits a crossbar. It's like, okay, we're gonna look at this 27 different ways. It's like it's hockey. He scored. So yeah. And missing the Monday Night Raw, man. Missing the Monday Night Raw. Who watched WrestleMania? Ooh, we can't be doing this. Yep. Here we go. Montreal has it in their own end. Caden Gooley's going to chip it all the way up the ice to Armia. Armia is going to lose the puck. It's going to be won by Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois in the corner. Now the Capitals are coming. 5:42 left in the second. Slung around by Dubois. Dubois is going to lose the puck to, looks like Lane Hudson picked it up and scooped it around back to Gooley. Now chipped up all the way to center ice by Armia. Now Cole Caulfield has it. Caulfield's going to get a nice little pass to Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson's going to sling it down to Suzuki. Suzuki's going to sling it back to Caulfield. The Montreal's moving the puck around, but it's going to be chipped out of the zone by, I believe that's Connor McMichael. Partial change for the Washington Capitals. Suzuki's going to get one in. What a save by Logan Thompson. Quickly chipped up, but here comes Montreal again. Wow, Montreal is coming, boys. Montreal is coming. Here comes Tom Wilson. He's going to skate to the middle. He's going to sling it over to John Carlson. John Carlson's going to, he's going to go to the corner with it. I don't know why he didn't just try to shoot it quickly there. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck within net. Ovi's going to destroy his man. I believe that was Caulfield. He just bowled him over. Now Ovi's going to get hit by, I don't know, again, Ovi drew one minor penalty in the regular season, by the way. 46 in the live chats. Appreciate you all. So, good stuff. Let's see. Let's get all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Good with it. So, I'm good with it. All right. Yeah, that was an Ovechkin shot that Beauvillier played. So it goes off the thing. Okay, what a play by Logan Thompson. Then Ovi just slings Caulfield. And let's see. Oh, they didn't play that whole scenario. ESPN not showing all the stuff that's going on. By the way, we are back underway in the second period. 18-28, St. Louis, Winnipeg Jets. Give me a break, man. Hey, Pablo Fatboy, how are you doing? Buckaroo, appreciate you. Everybody, all the people on TikTok, appreciate you. We got Montreal, Washington. It is 2-0. 2-0 Caps. Let's see. Here's the goals. 2-0 to Washington, 0. I need to get dice. I got to figure out a scoreboard. I think I might do a live scoreboard, one in the house instead of the digital one. The digital one is a pain. You got to do a bunch of stuff. I have to produce the shows myself. Just like my main man, Hot Take Hockey, he does all his own production stuff. He has a little more fancier scoreboard. I'm not doing that. I like StreamYard. It's really easy to use, so we'll figure it out. But we could put a banner up or something if you guys like. Let's see banners. Let's see. We could create one. Let's go. Let's edit this. If you guys want to score, MTL 0 to WH. Let's see. Okay, there we go. If that helps. And of course, TikTok, you're not going to get it because you're not on my thing yet. We'll figure it out. I think I'll try to stream from TikTok tomorrow from the gaming PC. We'll set up this back. I'm going to change up some stuff. We'll see. Would love it. Okay. Appreciate all of you. 45 in the live chats on all platforms. YouTube, Twitch, and X. And we have some people watching on TikTok and Instagram. So 5 platforms, 1 show. 2-0, 4:27 left to go in the third. We're underway here in the second. We will take a quick intermission break, but I'll leave the back open for you. And you can look at all the fangly stuff that I have in the back. And we'll call it good. Appreciate the people that have popped in and said hello. All right, here comes the Capitals. They're going to take it out of the zone. It's going to be chipped in. Quick shot by Nick Dowd, but it is blocked. Now, coming up the ice is, I think, Patrick Laine, and this is the Demidov. Again, not hurrying a lot from Demidov. Quick shot on goal by Montreal. Slung over by Newhook. He had Demidov, but it's deflected by Washington. Washington has done a decent job in their own end, keeping the really good, because Montreal has 18 shots on goal. They've had some high scoring chances. So let's go. Anyway, let me know if you could see the 46 and the live, 47 on all streams. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. What do we got? We got a raise. Oh, I think we have a high sticking penalty here from Montreal. Yep, high stick. Yep. Patrick Laine took a high stick here. He doesn't like it, but I mean, Dick Dowd definitely got hit in the face, but I don't know if it was on a follow through here. Let's see. The refs are been pretty good. They've been letting him play for the most part. Oh, you know what? He didn't even realize he was going in to lay the hit, and it was the stick from behind. Rough one for Laine. He did it right in front of the ref. So tough one there. Can't really say much. Clearly a high stick got nicked out. So yeah. Ovi got the point shot through. Beauvillier there to bury it. Okay, here we go. The face-off again, lost by get Dowd out there. What are we doing? We just have to skate all the way from our own end every time. If you're a Washington Capitals fan on the power play, do not play Dylan Strome at center. Just get him out of there. He could be on the point. Chychrun's going to sling it all the way around. Wilson's going to battle in the corner, and the puck between him and Dvorak, Savard, Matheson. They've done a good job. Now, Savard over the top. Okay, they're calling something here. Oh, now Matheson just takes a swing at Chychrun. I mean, what's going on here? He's on the ground. I think Montreal might have taken another penalty. I don't know what's happening. They've stopped the game. Yeah, I mean, Chychrun's floored. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is happening? Okay, I guess nothing. They're just taking the face off out of the fucking zone. Whatever. What in the fuck? Get control of this game, refs. Call penalties. Like, I'm not upset they didn't call a penalty here, but why is this face off out of the zone? This makes no sense. Unless the puck deflected. I might have missed it. I am wearing sunglasses indoors now. 48 on all platforms. Appreciate you, everybody. So, okay, here we go. John Carlson's they're gonna win a face-off. He's gonna get it to Chychrun. Chychrun's gonna go all the way down. He's gonna get cross-checked from behind, but Wilson's gonna recover. Here, get the puck over to Ovi. Good God. Oh my God, man. John Carlson sat there with the puck for 45 minutes, and he had Ovi way quick. Move the puck. Is this your first week in the NHL? Oh my God, just move the puck already. Like, Montreal snapping it around. Washington looks old here. I don't know what they're doing. I know they're up 2-0, but you're on the power play. You can go up 3-0. Like, take advantage of it by snapping the puck around like you're a Stanley Cup champion. Good God. And of course, they go down and they turn the puck right away. Montreal's doing a great job killing the penalties. They're winning faceoffs. They're chipping in. They're breaking out of their zone. They're just not getting any sustained offensive zone pressure, which I think a lot of people thought this was going to be the process. Here comes Rasmus Sandin. He's going to sling it all the way around. Mangiapane's going to be there. McMichael's going to take a huge hit. Sandin's going to play it. Now we've got a 2-on-1. Here comes. Yeah. Wow. I mean, Josh Anderson had a really good shot, but actually a nice defensive play. Montreal actually had the better scoring chances on that. Here comes Ovi laying the body. Again, don't like Ovi staying out the full 2 minutes because then you got him on the backside if the penalty's killed. Okay, all the way up the ice. Here comes Mangiapane. Mangiapane. He's taken out by Caden Gooley because he's spun. Just go to the net. Just drive to the net. Don't stop right there. What are you doing? You're a fat. I do not understand what's happening. Go. Drive to the net. What happened? What happened? Did hockey coaches stop teaching that? Drive to the net. I mean, he stops like at the half, not even at the half wall, but at the top of the center ice circle. Like they're in the zone, right? If you're watching the game, like by the cat logo, like what are you doing here? And Montreal is doing long stretch passes. They're getting the puck up quickly. Like, take a page. That was a great pass. Like in the old school, it would have been a 2-line offside pass, but it was a great pass. Hits a guy in stride and he stops. 38 seconds left to go, and it's going to be frozen. By the way, 13:49 left in the second period. We have still no score. 1-1 St. Louis, Winnipeg. So anyway, 35 seconds left in the period, 34 seconds left. We will be taking a quick break, get a little bit of water in our system, but we got to feed the pups. 4:45 puck feeding time. Puck feeding time and pup feeding time. We need both. Yeah. All right. Everybody having a good time? I hope so. Everybody's doing good. User, hello. A joined. JD43, appreciate you. All the people. If I don't holler at you on TikTok, shout at me. I'll see it. Hopefully that gets fixed. I would love to see interfaces that work with TikTok and Instagram all on one platform so I could see all the names in one chat and don't have to worry about it. Would so be helpful. We have 46. We've been live for almost 2 hours. 35 seconds left to go. In no goal lead is safe. 2-goal lead in today's NHL is not a good lead. Capitals have to continue to play. Winnipeg is controlling the puck a little bit here in the zone. Let's see. This has been good. I think the Blues are a real tough test for Winnipeg if they get through this. Oh, man, not a good pass on the blue line there, though. Could have kept that in. Winnipeg was getting sustained pressure. So I will put a little tiny skosh of the volume while I'm on intermission. So Canadian teams in the Stanley Cup Finals since 1994, the last team. They're showing all the teams. Edmonton, Montreal, Vancouver, Ottawa, Edmonton in 2006, Calgary in 2004, and Vancouver in 1994. So the last Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup, everybody knows, is the Montreal Canadiens. That was 1993. Great job, Jeremiah. Your podcast is awesome, but you need to swear more. Yeah, I'll do my best, Charlie. I'll do my best to drop a shit or a fuck every once in a while for you. Easton Egger, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you. How are you doing? Appreciate you. I don't know who you got there, buddy. Is that I don't know who's in your jersey there. Let me know. That's pretty awesome. Appreciate you. Okay. Yeah. 30 seconds left to go. Montreal getting a little bit of pressure here, but chipped out by Washington. Nope. Kept in by Lane Hudson. He's going to sling it in. Oh, my goodness. Almost a score there from Montreal. Washington reeling a little bit here. Here comes Connor McCheesy. Nope. Not doing it. Dowd wins it back to McMichael. McMichael, skate together, boys. Gets it to Wilson. And Wilson's going to shoot it on goal. That is going to be the end of the period. That is going to be a quick break for me, guys. We'll be on intermission, but I'll come back and we'll just sit and chill and chat about the Winnipeg Jets game. Yes, very cool. Give me a moment. I said I would give you a little bit of volume on that so you could hear it. All right. All right, pups. Let's get some. This house? It's the one. Be back. Come on, boys. Let's get dinner. Get dinner. Come on, KBs. Boys, you want dinner?
I got it.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Give me a hot and cosmopolitan.
Listen to us. You can nail the morning tea time. A bloody method with kettle on.
Give me a cocktail with kettle and vodka.
You beat my grandma blue, right?
3 to 1.
What's that T-bone chicken? Chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
Chicken, rice flour, corn meal, whole grain corn, chicken byproduct meal.
Let's switch to blue.
Nature's Bounty. Your bones are 4 times as strong as concrete. Nature's Bounty supplements your bone health with high absorption magnesium. It's in your nature to stand strong. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
Free Buffalo Wild Wings to me. Free boneless wings, free delivery of sandwiches, free burger, and a free dessert. Oh, what's for nothing free? Welcome back to Winnipeg. Now time for tonight's winning ingredients, brought to you by Chipotle. And the seasoning of choice for the St. Louis Blues to this point has been trying to go high and going so with success. First shot, Sundquist, here's Kairu, and in tonight's game, Snuggerud got the memo as well. So memo sent, memo received. Advantage right now to this point, Blues shooters in terms of going high. Let's see if Connor Helmut can make that adjustment. Face off won by the Blues. Snuggerud has it, goes back to Parayko. Shot. Knocked down. Thomas is out there with Buchnevich and Snuggerud. Parayko and Fowler on the point for St. Louis. Puck bounces high in the air. Scheifele picks it up. Tries to settle it down. Snuggerud strip. Good stick, but lost his stick. Thomas. Penalty coming up on Winnipeg. St. Louis will go on another power play. They scored a power play at the end of the first with Snuggerud getting to the bench. Extra attacker on it. 6-on-5 hockey. Midway through game 2. Evan Rooney. Chris Rooney's arm is in the air. He has the penalty coming up on Winnipeg. Blues looking for lanes, but really good job in the neutral zone by the Jets here in terms of their defending. Fowler in the zone, right in the middle of all the Jets. Good stick there by Morrissey. And here comes the Blues power play. It's going to be a hooking call on Scott Arneal's Winnipeg Jets. 55 Winnipeg, penalty hold the stick. Scheifele does not like the call, but his team is down a man when we come back.
Okay. Challenges, greatest opportunities. When we take them on, we make our most extraordinary dreams real. Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamed of. The all-new Passport Transport. Built for limitless determination. Honda, official vehicle of the NHL.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces path bound. Not these you.
Hilton is bringing you more new ways to stay than ever before. With all new places, there's all new experiences to enjoy. Hilton for the stay.
Queen's here.
Royal Jewel. Presenting Tyson lightly breaded boneless chicken nuggets. Always been Tyson. Shut up. Sing droughts. Continue Tuesday on ESPN.
There's the slate. Here's the penalty that has given the Blues the power play, Kevin Weeks. Yeah, don't look at that. There's Scheifele as he's moving his feet, but he grabs the stick with his arm, inside right arm, and throws that. Indisputable. At that point, so a great power play opportunity coming up for the Blues. Watch Stuggerud again, 21-20.
He had the power play with 2 seconds left in the first to tie the game. It was Stuggerud from Buchnevich and Fowler, the Blues goal. Stuggerud tries to settle down. And Fowler will clear. It was Scheifele from DeMello who opened up the scoring for the Jets. Now it's Scheifele in the box. Here comes Robert Thomas.
Link shot.
Elite zone entry player, and he's in. However, it's Tanev. We'll chip it towards Bennington to go after. Bennington swats it aside. And here comes Cam Fowler on the power play for the Blues, trying to take the lead in game 2. Thomas in. And now the Blues are set up. Fowler to Thomas. Bolduc in the bumper there. Got a good year.
Yeah, probably a good year for Bolduc.
Stuggerud right in front of Hallebuck has it. Weeks out across to Buchnevich. And nowhere to go with it. The Blues regroup. Jimmy Stuggerud. Thomas across. Intercepted and swatted down the ice by Morgan Baylor, having a strong game.
That's a really good read by Tanev here in the second short for the Jets. 2 good defensive plays on this penalty kill so far.
5 new skaters for the Blues on the power play. Good play by Iafallo, but here's Shea. Hit by Sandberg. Swatted down the ice by the Swiss Army knife of the Winnipeg Jets. Alex Iafallo. Dave Velarde getting closer. Looks like Ehlers not going to play in this series. Down 2 key men are the Jets. But again, it's Iafallo.
New York State native Iafallo, you're right. He's one of those players that can impact the game in so many ways for this versatile.
Can play every line. Can be on the power play. Can catch penalties. Neighbors, nice hit. Forces a turnover. But Connor supports. It takes away from Foxa. That makes a nice pass to Scheifele. Back on the ice. So the Jets kill the penalty. Score remains 1-1. Bennington. As Weeksy said, how sharp he is with the puck.
And this saves energy. It conserves energy because you don't have to defend as hard to your D zone when you get the exits.
Walker fires. Easy save by
All right. Kamala. Hey. Marcus Giorderi. I hope I said that right. I'm going back to the glasses. 10 minutes to go to puck drop for the third period. 9 minutes to go to puck drop for the third period. We are still tied 1-1 in the St. Louis Blues Winnipeg Jets game. I don't know if you guys picked up on that audio a little bit. Completely accidental if you did. So anyway, appreciate all of you. Again, 43 people, everybody pretty much stayed. Cheers. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's take the banner down. Appreciate you. Shout out the College Hockey Show, which we do Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern time with my main man, the Degenerate Bostonian. Probably have one more episode this month and then be on a little bit of a summer hiatus while we're doing the thing. But we'll try to have, in the summer, we'll try to have one every other week or something just to check in, see what's going on. But we're not going to have scheduled or anything till like August. So pretty much there'll be a 3 or 4 month period where we don't talk about, but we will get some more transfer news and stuff like that. So, hey, just give me a few more minutes, quick break. Just want to grab a something to eat real quick, and we'll be back in 7 minutes. Not even 7 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. So it's going to be interesting what happens in these games. Montreal not out of this here, and we got Winnipeg trying to make it 2-1. 5 minutes left to go in the second. Boy, this Winnipeg Jets Blues series is a one for the ages. I think it's a great series. And really loved, the Blues were a great story. So in 8 minutes, we'll be back for the Washington Capitals And game 1, Panthers Lightning tomorrow. Let me know which one you want me to stream. I think that's the one I'm leaning towards, but I will put out a poll tonight on X and want your guys' opinion on what game you want me to stream for in the early happenings of that. So tomorrow's games, again, I think there are 2. Tomorrow's games are Tuesday, the 22nd April, Devils Hurricanes. That is a 6 Eastern game, so very early start. Leafs Senators. Panthers Lightning doesn't start till 8:30 Eastern. So but that's okay. I'll stream that later game. And then Wild Golden Knights, 11 p.m. Eastern. So you guys let me know which ones. I'm thinking Leafs, Sens, or Panthers Lightning. Panther Lightnings feels like the right game. I feel like the Sens probably are a little bit overmatched. I don't think Kachuk is 100% healthy. We'll see. Anyway, a few more minutes, guys. Quick break. Appreciate you, everybody on TikTok, everybody on Insta. You can check out the back wall. I don't know if TikTok does the wide shot. Let's go to the wide shot. You get the wide shot there, TikTok, and we'll go wide. We'll go wide. All right. Give me a moment. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are 3 minutes and 32 seconds for puck drop. Thank you so much for let me take a quick break. Still 44 people. St. Louis on the power play. 2:47 left to go in the second. Let's get a little power. The Jets fans, maybe a little trepidation. Charlie, how you feeling? How you feeling? Let's get a little audio. Let's get a little audio from that. Let's get a little audio. Anyway, appreciate you, everybody on TikTok. Thrike, Yami, Cherry's joined. Nice. That's a great name. You can have an emoji for a name. 2009 AI joined. I wonder if that's actually an AI person or if you're a real person. Let me know. If you don't speak English, let me know. But 300 likes. 300 likes on TikTok. Appreciate you. Appreciate so much. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Brandon Tanev's with them. By the way, what about the Seattle Kraken firing their head coach? How about Ron Francis get fired? You built that team, Ron. You've had enough time. Just because the dude's a Hall of Famer doesn't mean he's a good GM either. Although, Ron Francis did draft some good players in Carolina. So, I don't know. Caniacs, let me know. You know, Caniacs have a really good chance to be in the conference finals. They're a very good team. Stankovic, too, man. What a trade. Everybody killed them for that. He had 2 goals in the first game. Love it. Love it for the Caniacs. Great fan base. Minute 40 left until we drop puck with the Washington Capitals. Ooh, maybe I'm a little bit behind here because this is saying, oh, sorry about the brushing of the microphone. Yeah, because it looks like the ESPN NHL is telling me we're ready. Also, we got Avs Stars coming up and Oilers Kings. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll be watching those games on the side. Not with you guys tonight, but we'll be doing our best. Lowry, DeMello, Pionk, and Iafallo are your PKs. Here comes Justin Falk bringing it up. He's going to chip it to Braden Shin. Braden Shin cross ice. Ooh, by the way, man, was that Kairu? Wow. Wow. Amazing. Uh-oh. Dorchenko beats the race. Just John Buchgrass, Kevin Weeks calling it for. By the way, Bucci, great guy. Met him a couple times. Just a class act. Big supporter of him. He's great. We got Ray Ferraro and Ryan McDonough. Always a little odd when Ray Ferraro and Bucci aren't working together, but McDonough is kind of their lead guy. I like Bob Wischusen. I think he is one of the best hockey guys out there. You guys don't get to hear him much in Canada, but we get him in the U.S. So 25 seconds. The Winnipeg Jets killed that penalty off, and we're going to go tied. Looks like 1-1, unless the Blues score here late. They're coming in 14 seconds, 12 seconds. Oh, couldn't keep it. Franco couldn't keep it in. Franco probably not sharp, but we're about to drop puck with Washington. So here we go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Lots of times I'll have it on when I have 5 or so games on when we're doing NHL Live or NHL Nightly. We'll have the stuff. So, yes, Anthony Beauvillier, 17th career playoff goal for Anthony Beauvillier. Pretty good. Anthony Beauvillier was a nice little pickup there. Ooh, Ovi taken down a little bit, but he's kept the puck. He slings it around. Now Beauvillier back. He swings it around. He's going to lose the puck pinned up against the boards here by Dvorak. Dvorak, I keep forgetting Dvorak wears 28. Oh, but Washington retains. Here's a shot from the point by Tom Wilson. It is blocked. Wilson's going to chip in, though, and chase after the puck. Another lot of pushing away from lots of stuff away from the puck that's happening. Here comes Wilson. He's going to sling it around. It's going to be blocked off by, I think, Alexander Carrier. Oh, quick shot from the point by Pierre-Luc Dubois. Washington has changed now almost a whole minute. Dubois, it looks like they've got these guys hemmed in a little bit here. Quick, almost a full change. A little bit of a holding of a stick there, but Montembeault is going to stay. Washington had 59 seconds of zone time. Fermi Riley, appreciate you. Turkey, Vlogs 091112, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody popping in. I'm not getting the high option as much, so I appreciate. Oh, let me go back again. Some people support for my family, stuff like that. Jets know to do well in the third period. Yes, I think they have no choice, Charlie. They got to do well. We're all tied 15 minutes. That's going to be back up. Okay, Washington already getting a lot of face-off loss. And Montreal comes out, but it's turned back around in the neutral zone by Washington. Now, quick play, Mangiapane. What a nice little play by Lane Hudson. He just bounces off Mangiapane. He uses his body. He's an undersized guy, but he's never going to play small. He's such a great player. You got yourself a Hall of Famer probably there, Montreal. Like, that is so good. Ryan Leonard going to fight up against the boards. Here comes Montreal. A little bit of Jake Evans slings it around. He's got it, but yes, picked up by Alex Alexiev, chipped up to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard's going to get it out of the zone, but Hudson's going to recover it. Former ECHC opponents in Ryan Leonard and Lane Hudson. Slung down by Brandon Duhaime. He's going to chip it all the way down the ice. Then slung back by Tom Wilson out to Jacob Chychrun. Why don't you shoot it there, Chychrun? He backhands it to Dubois. Then, I mean, if Chychrun shoots it there, you force Montembeault to make a save, and maybe the guy's there for the rebound. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, it is heaven, Bucci. It is heaven. Puck drop for the third. Montreal almost perfectly in sync with the buzzer of the second of Winnipeg. Yes, that is heaven. Shayna Goldman, you are the best. Check out Shayna Goldman, by the way. Too Many Men. She's I'm a big fan of Shayna Goldman. And writer for The Athletic. Anyway, weird bounce. Thompson's out there. I don't know if you had to make a toe save. Mangiapane doesn't play the puck, but it's out. Now Mangiapane has it. He gets it on the end to Nick Dowd. Nick Dowd, by the way, signed a 2-year or 3-year deal anyway. He'll probably retire with the Caps. Looks like 47 in the live chat. Nobody on TikTok, but I appreciate you, TikTok. We love you. And I appreciate X, because X is huge for us. Thank you, X. Appreciate you. And Monday nights is not necessarily the best nights to stream, but we're good. Oh, quick wraparound, but Logan Thompson saves it. And wow, that was a great shot on goal. The 21st by the Montreal Canadiens. What a nice play by Cole Caulfield, American, shout out. Lots of American players now on these Canadian teams. You know, you've got Caulfield, you've got Lane Hudson, you've got who am I missing? Who am I missing here? For Montreal, do they have somebody else? Okay, Ryan Leonard is a representation for the U.S. and John Carlson. So many American players now. Austin, welcome back. Good to see you. Now, is it Austin Diamond? Am I saying that right? Austin, I think you are a Caps fan, you were saying. Here comes Beauvillier, who has the second goal. Ovechkin has the first. 2-0, 16-26. Montreal comes out of their zone. Here comes Caulfield. Oh, no, that is Demidov, I think. Is that Demidov? Yes, that is Demidov. Demidov skating around. Oh, something happened. Oh, the net got bumped off there. And the refs are just saying it's out. I think it was bumped off by the Montreal player. So they blew the whistle dead. Kind of a bad situation for Montreal right after the because they were getting some zone time there. Ugh, that's not good. 46 on all platforms. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that did count as a shot on goal for Montreal. They have 22 to Washington's 25. Montreal has not given up much. They've been fine. They've just 27 hits by the Montreal Canadiens to 32. 8 penalty minutes for Montreal. Both one power play given to them. 2 power plays to Washington. I think it's fair. It's been a pretty, it's been chippy, but it's not been bad. Here comes Lars Eller all the way out. He's going to sling it on. Montembeault's going to go out. I don't know that he had to make a play on it. Ryan Leonard needs to have his stick on the ice. He intercepts it. Shoot the puck, Ryan Leonard. He's going to sling it. I don't know why he did not shoot the puck right away upon intercepting it. Now, Ryan Leonard's going to dump his guy. That might be a penalty. Is it delayed? I don't know. No, Lars Eller's going to kick. I think it was incidental contact, by the way. Anyway, sorry. Probably loud for myself. Hopefully not loud for you guys. Oh, appreciate you, David Swick. Hooley, appreciate you guys. Just trying to do my best here. to give you play-by-play. Okay. Oh, yeah. So Leonard, he had his back turned on Demidov. So Demidov went to move around him. And so Demidov actually initiated the contact. That's why there's no penalty there. And I think the ref made the right call, not calling it there. So it was just an accidental collision there. So, yeah, they just bump into each other. But Demidov going to be a special player. I think the Capitals would have clearly drafted him. Oh, this is going to be icing on Washington, I think. Nope, they wave it off. They say Ovi got a piece of it. Now it's Montreal. Here comes Montreal with maybe a 2 on. Actually, would have been a 3-on-2. Montreal having the 2 players. Washington had 3 guys back, so no big deal. Yeah, Demidov was the 5th pick in the 2024 draft, and he's making his debut here. So pretty in the playoffs. Obviously, he had a goal and assist in his first game. Big hit by Gouli on Duhaime. Gouli has thrown some big body hits there. Really, really good stuff there from Gouli. If you're Montreal, you've liked his game, and I know they've been high on him, and I know he missed some time. Anderson runs Dubois into the boards. Anderson's such a big boy. This is playoff time for him. He's really got to use that body. Here comes Dubois. Here comes Dubois and McMichael. All the way across to Chychrun. Chychrun shoots. Oh, that was a good shot by Chychrun. He got it in a little too close. Wasn't too difficult to save for Montembeault. It's going to be recovered in the neutral zone by Washington. Chychrun to Dubois. Chychrun jumping into the play. Now you're seeing Chychrun get involved a little bit here offensively. Maybe the coaches gave him a little bit of a tongue lashing about shooting the puck and getting involved. He's not been super involved or noticeable in this. Colin Nelson, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hooley, you are the best. Appreciate you. That is awesome. Still waiting for our little puffy things. So leave one of those if you can. If you have a coin, and if you have a stream you're doing, by the way, 939 people have liked our TikTok, who've popped in. 14 minutes left to go in the third period. It is slung all the way down. Wilson's going to Thompson's going to go down and chip it out. Now it's going to be recovered at neutral ice by Lane Hudson. He skates backwards like he skates forwards. He's going to get to Slavkovsky. Now he's going to sling it over to quick shot there by, I believe that was a Neil Heineman. I don't know if that was deflected or what. Heineman's looked good. He's been all over the place. So there we go. They're showing the Washington Capitals 2018 Stanley Cup champions. Ovi hoisting the cup like nobody ever hoisted the cup before. Maybe we see McDavid when he eventually wins the cup there, if he does with Edmonton. And who thinks in the chat that McDavid on anything, if Edmonton doesn't do well, I don't know, Roman Scott Sports. By the way, thank you for joining us. Do I think Protas will return soon? Maybe in this series. I have no idea, Ramon Scott Sports. He has a cut, so they must just be waiting for it to heal. I don't know the severity. Again, if you're a player and you could play you're cut resistant, everything you should be. Who cares if it makes you hot? They're making that stuff so light now anyway. Like, it's like me when I chainsawed my knee. It's like, why didn't I wear my chaps? If I was wearing my chaps, I wouldn't have chainsawed my knee. So it is what it is. And I only got 7 stitches. Yeah, Hooley, you are awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you for liking and dropping all the likes. Hooley. Hollywoods. Appreciate you. Kyle McKay. Appreciate you. So hopefully, Ramon Scott Sports, we hear something about Protas soon, but obviously, I think if he could have played, he'd been in the lineup today. But I've been really impressed with Pavillier. Can't take him out of the lineup. He's been good. So very, very happy with that. And I imagine Washington will bring up some more people. Yeah, I chainsaw my knee, Scarby. You know, my wife's in the chat now, like giving me a hard time. Yeah, he did. Yeah, chainsaw my knee. Not today, I didn't. We have a puppy that doesn't like eating or listening, but I'll give you 2 seconds to guess who it is. He has a perm and he's white, so anyway, he's been a little punk bitch. Oh, do I have Bone and Capes in here with me? I do. Bone, you took Cape's spot. That's KB's spot. 49 and the live chat. Appreciate you. 13:39 left to go. Washington up 2-0 still. I can put the score up if you guys need, but nothing has changed. I will put up the scoreboard again if we have a change in score. either Washington or Montreal scoring. Obviously, if Montreal scores, we have a game. It's still quite very much a game. 13:39 left. Here's a face-off in the defensive zone, won by the Caps. Nick Dowd. Imagine that when you have a guy that can win face-offs. But Montreal controls it at the point, and they're going to chip it around the corner. Now, on Line A is going to sling it, but it's going to be blocked. Back into the corner. Newhook tried to make a play, but the Capitals are going to come out. Nick Dowd's going to sling it all the way down the ice, but it's going to be hit at the blue line, so no icing or anything. Didn't go down far enough anyway for it to be called icing. Montreal's going to recover it in the zone. Here comes a speedy Newhook, I believe that is. But they're going to call it offsides. So Newhook went offsides there. I didn't see. So, yep, 47 on all platforms. Thank you for joining me. Brit Brat 789. Hope you like hockey, Brit Brat, or if you're from England, let us know. That's cool. Hooli, follow the live creator. Appreciate you, Hooli. You're the best. If you're in Hollywood, that's awesome. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're making movies. Hope you're doing what you love. Appreciate you, Brit Brat, liking the live. We are now at 1.4K likes. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. TikTok giving us the likes. Loving it. Tiki-toki. And again, like I said, I might try the TikTok from the PC. We'll see how that goes. I got to figure out I think we can make it work. Beauvillier with another quick shot on goal there. That just kind of sneakily went down. Now behind the net, nobody is there. Nobody is putting any pressure on. I think that was Dylan Strome. Now it's behind the net. Here comes Beauvillier. He lost the puck though. Yeah, the Ovechkin line was just out there like lurking, and they just got a really good scoring chance by Anthony Beauvillier again. He's been very good. Now Matheson is going to, yes, Matheson, right? Yes, Matheson's going to skate behind his net. He's getting a little bit of pressure. It's a turnover by Chychrun in the zone. They got to hold on to it, so it's not offsides, but they do get it in. Now, McMichael and Wilson are out there. I think we're getting a change. Oh, no, here comes Brendan Gallagher. No, Gallagher loses it to John Carlson, or I don't know who that was, Alexander Alexiev. Here comes Pierre-Luc Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois at a 2-on-4. He's just going to shoot it, and it's going to deflect out. Then it's going to take a cross check from Josh Anderson. Boy, Josh Anderson's actually gotten away with a couple of penalties. It should have been called. The slew foot on John Carlson, and he kind of cross-checked somebody to the throat there. But the refs are not probably going to give another power play out here unless it's egregious. Pierre-Luc Dubois' shot was so good that the save was from Montembeault on the stick. It was the knob of the stick that made the save, or the shaft of the stick. So Dubois missed it by about that much and probably goes oppo taco there on Dubois. I can't watch it where it's making me so sad. I came to TikTok and found you. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm here, Britt Back, and I hope I'm doing a good enough job for you to play-by-play. I'm not my forte. I just talking hockey is my forte, but we're doing Dubois loses the faceoff, but it's going to come back out to Chychrun's going to sling it all the way down, and it's going to be saved by Montembeault. We're going to have another one there. Meanwhile, we had Tom Wilson and Struble. Struble's been solid. He's been there good positionally and stuff like that. Well, anyway, Britt Brack, we love you being here. I don't know where you're coming from. Caps. All right, Britt Brack. Love it. Love you rooting for the Caps. That is my team, but we're trying to do fair and unbiased here. And I have liked what I've seen from Montreal. They have not shriveled in the face of adversity. They just probably a little bit outmanned is all. And, Washington's missing a couple players. Montreal is like the youngest team in the playoffs. So they're going to be here. Here comes Dubois. He's going to spin around. He's going to not get any wood on it. And now Struble's just going to cross-check McMichael in the back a bunch of times. Again, Montreal playing with fire. They will give you a power play for some dumb shit like that. So if you guys are going to get a little foul here, knock the fucking dumb shit off, Montreal. Like, after the whistle stuff, you don't need it now. You're down by 2. You cannot take a dumb penalty. So don't forget tomorrow's Devils, Hurricanes, Leafs, Senators, Maple Leafs, Panthers, Lightning, Wild, Golden Knights. Only all game 2s except for the Panthers, Lightning, which I think we'll be live for. But I want to hear what people say. Do they want me to stream for Senators, Leafs, or do they want to Panthers, Lightning? Again, the start times are different. So, yes, by the way, Landy is back. Gabriel Landeskog is going to be in the lineup for the Colorado Avalanche tonight. So that is awesome. By the way, the Winnipeg Jets, St. Louis Blues that are tied 1-1, that period starts in 2 minutes. So, yes, the Jets are missing Velarde and Ehlers. Yeah, I know, Charlie. That's rough, bro. I wish they didn't have those guys out. That would be huge. That would be huge for them. So here's the Leonard, Eller, Mangiapane line. They're getting a little bit of pressure, but then there's a turnover. Now we got a 2-on-1, but Montreal doesn't have the numbers. It's the Capitals with the 2. Chychrun slings it around. It was still Chychrun, Carlson. Now, here comes Mangiapane with Ryan Leonard. Mangiapane's going to sling it to Ryan Leonard, but it's going to be deflected. Now Montreal's going to chip it out to the neutral zone, but Jacob Chychrun's going to recover it. He's going to sling it all the way down. Washington has to do this with the rest of the game. They have to make Montreal go the full 200 feet. That is for sure. You must go the full 200 feet. 47 on all platforms. Appreciate you guys. Great number. It's a great number because I won't get too far. I'm from Fairfax, Virginia, but live in Colonial Beach now. Brad, that's awesome. I lived in Newport News and Yorktown, right there on the border. That's how I became a Washington Capitals fan. So thank you, Virginia. I can't remember Virginia's state motto, but beautiful state. Love it. I live in Alaska now, so it's 5:25 here, Alaska Standard Time. So it is 9:25 your time. So sorry you're not able to watch the thing. Colonial Beach, by the way, sounds nice, Brad. So I don't know. That sounds nice. I'd like to visit Colonial Beach. It's been a long time since I've been to Virginia, so I miss it. Montreal's going to control the puck in their end off the faceoff. Here comes up the ice. I think that's Matheson. He's going to chip it all the way around. Caulfield's going to recover, but Washington's going to sling it up real quick. It's back to neutral zone. Here comes Connor McCheesy. That's Dubois and McMichael. Dubois needs to shoot the puck there. He just kind of held on to. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. There's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on Pierre-Luc Dubois, I guess. How did Pierre-Luc Dubois get a penalty there? You got to explain that one to me. I don't know what he did here. He fell down. He was tripped down. This is not a good call. Okay. I don't know who this is. Okay. So Dubois he falls down. He goes to reach for the puck. Yeah, I mean, it was not, I guess, okay. He gets kind of helicoptered and then, yeah, I don't like the call. Anyway, Montreal was bound to get another power play, but there you go. Jaja, how's it going? Brat, I appreciate you. I hope you're still with. Virginia is for lovers. Yep, Virginia is for lovers, Brat. I don't know. Yeah, well, it looks like you have done a good job of that, mom of 3. So anyway, Brat, I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're with. Yeah, no, Virginia is for lovers is the state motto. I do remember that. I do remember that motto. Thank you. Yeah, that is the motto. I didn't know if that was your motto as well. Yeah, okay, sorry. I misread that. That's my fault. My bad. 18:53 left to go in the St. Louis Blues. Winnipeg Jets, third period, tied 1-1. Oh, no. If that goes to overtime, we might have to say live. Oh, shoot. Always turning into a long night for me, huh? All this, and my wife hasn't even got home from work yet. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. I just try to talk to people. HTH taught me that. He does a great job with that. He does a much better job play-by-play wise. But anyway, I do not think that should have been a power play for the Montreal Canadiens, but it is what it is. Gibby, what's up? How are you doing? Appreciate you. Thank you for popping in. We're doing really good with the TikTok, man. So I really got to figure out how to Instagram. I'm enjoying. Oh, Winnipeg just scored 2-1. Kyle Connor. Charlie Dufresne. Charlie Dufresne. The American. Kyle Connor, who should have played. So, yeah, here we go. Huge penalty kill. Do not like the call on Pierre-Luc Dubois. He was knocked down. Like, it was clearly not an intentional trip. Not a great call. But Montreal has a chance to get in here. And we've got Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Laine, Caulfield and Lane Hudson. What a lethal power play. And they just skate. Line just does the OV there. I mean, Lane Hudson, they are nervous about Lane Hudson. They came out. Here comes Suzuki from the half circle. He's going to slow it up to the point to Hudson, but Hudson's going to return it. Suzuki's going to skate around the circle again, back to Hudson. Hudson's going to get it back to Suzuki. Suzuki is going to lose the puck, but it's going to go to Hudson. Now Line is going to get a shot, but it's a slap pass. Quick, and Montreal scores. 131. They killed it. What a terrible penalty call, by the way. Garbage fucking call. Garbage call. No, I'm a Blues fan. Gibby, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that was a garbage call. Cole Caulfield, not a surprise. But you know, the Caps got to stay out of the box against this Montreal team. They're lethal. Now, if Matthew Roy was having a good game, which he's not, he gets the puck there and he clears it out. How he doesn't box out Slafkovsky there too? Like, why are you giving that guy the corner of the net there? If Caulfield doesn't get to that, Slafkovsky gets that. So, yeah, another big one, man. I mean, Charlie, shouldn't he have been in the Four Nations face-off in the final game? Didn't play. Idiotic. So, 9:24 left, 5th career goal by Cole Caulfield. Remember, Cole Caulfield, I think, was on that Montreal team that made the cup run, so not scared. Anyway, Montreal now buzzing. They have made this a 1-goal game. Let me I'll put the banner back up. We'll update the score here. So we are in the 3rd period. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. You guys don't need to see my quick shot on goal there by Montreal. But it's going to get out now. 8:51. Here come the Montreal Canadiens. Washington needs to be careful. They have got to be careful here. Yeah. Anyway, 8:40 left to go. Winnipeg and St. Louis airing on ESPN2 in the States. This is on ESPN1. Here comes Montreal again, all the way down, but it's turned over. Mangiapane, he's going to sling it up the ice. Alexiev's going to recover it. That's going to be offsides. Even if they scored, that was definitely offsides. Dvorak was about a foot off. Now we're getting chippy. Real big. Refs are threatening. Anyway. Yeah, very dumb move by Team USA. I agree, Charlie. But, you know, Canada won. So it doesn't matter. They'll second guess it forever. Anyway, apologize if I lost you there. Robert Thomas. Woo! Did Robert Thomas almost score? Oh my God, what a save by Hellebuck. Behind the back save by Hellebuck. Okay, 8:24 left to go in the 3rd period. This has been a very fast game, by the way. The Montreal Canadiens are pushing after the Cole Caulfield goal on the power play with 10:32 in the 2nd period. Now, I don't know what's going on. The officials are having some issues here. I don't know if they're calling a penalty. Yeah, I mean, Josh Anderson just checks down Tom Wilson. He should be penalized. Like, Tom Wilson is skating by. He does nothing. I'll be the first to not defend Tom Wilson when he does dumb shit. Josh Anderson has gotten away with 3 penalties uncalled this game. Absolute fucking horse shit by the officiating crew here. And that should have been called. I don't care. It was unnecessary. Josh Anderson has gotten away with too much today. Anyway, it is what it is. Like, Wilson hasn't really been a menace out there. He's just been laying the body. He's actually played pretty sound. I'd like to see a little bit more from him offensively, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I appreciate all the people joining us on TikTok, on X, on Twitch, and on Instagram. Where are we at with Instagram? Let's see. I was going to look at Insta. We got anybody with us Insta? Nope. Still clear on the Insta. Appreciate you. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, here we're back. Lane Hudson. He's going to sling it around. Now to Caulfield. One of the Caps loses the ice. Sling 6 guys in front of Logan Thompson. Wouldn't want him to see the puck or anything, Washington. Like, I can't believe Montreal didn't score there. Anyway, here comes the Caps. By the way, Slafkovsky, strong as a stick, strong in his body. He's not going to have a problem. Nope. Montreal's still in the zone. 28 seconds here now. Caulfield out. They kept this unit out because they are really putting the pressure on now. They know it. They can smell blood in the water. Washington are reeling a little bit here. Now, Chychrun's going to get it. He's going to sling it around to, I'm very sorry. I don't even see. I think that's John Carlson. He just doesn't look. Yeah, John Carlson's going to get it back to Chychrun. Chychrun's going to sling it up the ice, but it's going to bounce off. Oh, but Montembeault's going to play it. So there's a little bit of pressure here being put on by Washington, but it is thrown all the way down the ice to Patrick Laine. He's going to get it. He's going to shoot way wide. It's behind the net. Here comes Matthew Roy. He's going to chip it up real quick to Duhaime. Duhaime, the fourth line is out there now with Duhaime, Dowd, and against Newhook and the Russian wonder that is Ivan Demidov. But here comes Nick Dowd. He's going to skate behind the net, but he's going to be sealed off by Savard. Savard is going to hold the puck, pin it off, and now it's going to be taken up the ice by, I believe that is Struble. Again, I keep having to look. I apologize. Yes. Yeah, Charlie. I mean, if it's a fucking terrible call, like it's like you called the trip on Dubois and you're not going to call a clear cross check when there's no play going on to Tom Wilson. Like he did nothing. Like he's skating by him. It's just stupid shit. 10 comebacks win, third most in the NHL, tied for the third most by the Montreal Canadiens. This is a center ice faceoff based off whatever happened. Now being tossed out of the ice is anyway, Heineman's going to be taking a faceoff because they haven't updated this here for me. 6:42 left. Dylan Strome, the winger comes in and Dylan Strome can't win the faceoff. Again, Dylan Strome, win a fucking faceoff. Good God. So Brady, 11, appreciate you. Jay, appreciate you. 14:35 left. Are we going to get both games in 2-1 here? Lowry almost got a nice there. That was a pretty good save by Bennington. Okay. All righty. Okay. Montreal's going to get it. They're going to chip it all the way down. Wow, Logan Thompson, not a great way to play that puck. Clearly was out of position there. But Montreal is coming. I've seen a lot from Jake Evans on the forecheck here. Again, this is the top line in the Capitals out there. Dylan Strome, Beauvillier, and Ovechkin. They haven't played a ton, but I have, they obviously have accounted for the goal Ovi scored. But here comes Montreal. They are still in the offensive zone against Washington's top line. Lots of pressure now here from Montreal. Ovi's going to get it at neutral ice. Big check there by Heineman off to Evans, but all the Capitals are back. This line's probably changing pretty quick. Carlson's going to swing it around. Big body hit by Heineman. Heineman been very noticeable in this game too. Quick shot. Wow. Almost on the short side there was, I believe, Brendan Gallagher. He would have had, I think that's Brendan Gallagher that was out there. Yes, it was. And he might have had a short stuff. Logan Thompson's he's going to play it. Nope, they call it. They called it. They froze it. Yeah, Montreal is coming. I appreciate that, Charlie. I try to be fair and unbiased, man. Like if I was Montreal, I would want a call there. Like if it was Tom Wilson knocking him down, Anderson down, I would want the call there. I would be like, that's horse shit. You don't need to do it. There's nothing productive about it. So yeah, this is good. Landy, Miles Wood is scratched. So that means Landeskog. All right. Oh, did you say just kidding? You son of a bitch. Johnny Lazarus is lying. We're at commercial break right now. Johnny Lazarus, my friend Johnny Lazarus. All right. Commercial break. Supervisor Rob 15. It took me 5 times to get your name right, Rob. Sorry about that. Supervisor Rob, what's up, dude? L. Adrian, Cash M67, appreciate you. 2.7 people have liked our stream on the TikTok. I love it. Appreciate it. We get a lot of views on TikTok because the algorithm's right. Okay, Blues shooting from the point here. We're still on break with the Capitals. Montreal, 5:20 left. Will Montreal pull their goalie? I think they will. They should pull it soon, within the next minute and a half or so. Maybe he goes that soon. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Capitals defense. Washington is this is the most offensive zone pressure from Montreal. Again, that power play goal really put Montreal back in. Again, didn't like the call. It was definitely a trip, but it shouldn't have been called. Some of the stuff they've let go in this game, just like, okay. 11 minutes of offensive zone time for the St. Louis Blues in this game. 10-11. Okay, here comes Montreal in the faceoff. 5:20. Washington's going to win. John Carlson plays it behind the net. It's going to be chipped up out in the middle, carried by Connor McMichael. McMichael's going to stop. He's going to break. He's going to chip it to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois is going to lose the puck in the corner to Nick Suzuki. Kind of lackadaisical from Dubois there. I don't like it. He needs to get back on the puck here. He's putting a little bit of pressure on the forecheck. Again, Chychrun falls down. The ice must not be good, guys. Is it really warm in Washington? Oh, we got 2 new messages. Oliver joined. You waved at L. Adrian. Yes, I did. Appreciate you guys. All right. Now, here comes Connor McMichael again. He's going to chip it, but it's not going to get deep. You got to get that puck deep, McMichael. You got to get it over. Washington needs a change here. 4:38. They're going to need a change. This team isn't long. Here comes the shot. Hudson out to the point. Shot. It looks like it deflected high, but still controlled. Oh my God. Montreal is coming. It's all over. The puck is loose. Here comes Lane Hudson. He's going to put it over. Oh my God. How have they not scored? Montreal scores. They tied it. Nick Suzuki, 2-2, 4:13. It was coming. It was coming. It is coming. It was coming. It was coming. Logan Thompson was all over the place. Washington could not do anything. They have tied it. Nick Suzuki. Good for Montreal. 2 third-period goals. I said 2 lead hockey. Worst lead in hockey. And nowadays, 2 leads is not good. I couldn't even keep up with the play. It was so sloppy. Washington had 3 or 4 times just to clear the puck. Could not do it. Maybe a little bit of interference there on Slafkovsky when he knocked down Carlson, but the Caps have got to stay on their feet. They're having a hard time in this game. Absolute joke. Now we got a long game here. Now it could go any way. Here comes the Caps. They recover. 4:05. Need a quick goal. Bounce back goal. Washington was in control of this game. 2-0. Now we're at 2-2. Big, not a shock. Power play for St. Louis, by the way. Okay. Tipped in the corner by Montembeault. Not pinned off. Gallagher's going to control. He's going to sling it all the way down. That's icing. How is that not icing? He was well behind the blue line when I thought he was behind the blue line there. He was definitely behind the red line. Good God, man. What is happening? That should have been icing. What is going on? Oh, Trent Frederick in the lineup, according to Elliot Friedman for the Edmonton Oilers. That could be a big pickup for them. 3 minutes left to go. It's in the neutral zone. Montreal is going to chip it over the boards. It will be a face-off in Montreal's territory, I believe. Logan Thompson's so far out of his net there because the defenseman could not clear the puck. Good God. Blues getting a lot of zone time here. Hard to watch. Both these games are so close to St. Louis get the tying goal around the same time. So this is a center ice face-off. We have the 4th line against I don't know what line Montreal's is. The Jake Evans, Heineman, Armia line, I believe. So I don't know if that's considered their fourth line. I don't want to. I'll check the daily face-off here. Anyway, Washington wins it. Van Riemsdyk's going to clear it all the way down. Duhaime's going to try to beat Savard to the puck. He is not going to get there. It's going to get slung up to Heineman. Heineman is going to lose a battle to Trevor Van Riemsdyk. It's going to be passed over. Quick shot on goal, deflected wide there by Washington. I think that was Brandon Duhaime. So here comes Alexander Alexiev, not pinned off. The puck is whacked out by Montreal, but recovered in the defensive zone by the Washington Capitals. Alexiev took a shot way after, and Savard is crying, but I think this could be a double minor. He's bleeding from the face. Yeah. He's lost a tooth. Yeah, he's clearly. Okay, so this is not a penalty. This was a follow through on a shot that hit him right in the tooth. His tooth completely falls out. You can see it on the TV. Alexander Alexiev lost a tooth. They're going to review it, but it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Oh, maybe they are calling a penalty. Can't be a penalty here, I think. He was swinging at the puck. Oh, they're going to review it, but I think that they're going to not call this a penalty. So the Montreal fans that are freaking out, chill for a sec. I think this is going to be not a penalty. He's shooting the puck. It's on a fall through. It kind of ramps up his stick. It's completely accidental play. I don't think Montreal doesn't like it, but it's definitely not going to be a penalty. Yeah, there's no penalty, I think, on the play. And Capitals fans aren't going to complain because literally if it was the other way around, you wouldn't want it. It was on a follow through on a shot. So you can't really penalize a guy there. It happens. It sucks. It is what it is. But it doesn't deserve to be a penalty. Josh Anderson slew footing, John Carlson on the power play definitely deserves to be called in the first period there. So anyway, I was going to check the lines here. 2:24 left to go. Just so I could be clear, it wasn't really a thing early in the game, so I just wanted to have it officially. So that Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher is considered the third line. So Emil Heineman, Jake Evans, Joel Armia are considered the fourth line for Montreal. So yeah. Anyway, not surprising that the 2-goal lead gets covered. Washington just not been good the last 25 games, but they've not been good this period. And typically they are really good in the third period. So it's a nice wake-up call. Montreal was coming. They got a power play they really probably didn't earn, but they got. So, yeah, anyway, Beauvillier's giving it to the ref a little bit there because Gallagher was probably like hitting him in the nutsack or something with his stick. Anyway, we've got the Beauvillier OV Strome line on, and a faceoff is won by Dylan Strome. That should be the story of the game. If Washington gets any pressure out of this, 2:15 left. Montembeault, though, is going to recover. He's going to play it behind the net. Now it's going to be recovered by Josh Anderson. Anderson's going to flick it out. No, I think that went in the bench. I don't know what happened. There were some people stopping. Anyway, that was weird. Now Montreal has it. They're going to chip it all the way down. I think that should have been a stoppage in play. Anyway, Ovi's going to get the puck. He's going to sling it all the way down to nobody because Beauvillier overskated it. Now we got a 2-on-1 for Montreal. I think it was shot high by Dvorak there. Anyway, 146. Montreal could have just stolen the game there. Yeah, 2 goals from Slafkovsky, Caulfield, and Suzuki. The rest of the team has 17 shots, nothing. Obviously, it's a 2-2 game. But you expect their top line to do something, and they've been good. And give them some credit there. They put a lot of pressure on Washington that was acting like a not veteran team getting the puck out there. So they deserve to have it tied. Anyway, 8:22 left in the Winnipeg Jets game, 2-1. Perfetti has got his head up. Did he miss a really good shot? Yeah, the Jets Blues game looks awesome. Charlie, I'm bummed that I have to watch this one here. I was hoping this game would end and we would get Jets Blues. What's happening? Oh, we have a linesman hurt. Anyway, quick shot from the point by Montreal, who wins another faceoff. there again. This time different. Wilson's going to chip it out, but it's going to be intercepted. Montreal is layered in their defense right now. Their forecheck looks really good. The Capitals don't know what to do. Quick shot from the point by Gouli. Now it's recovered by Washington. 1:24 left. Here comes Rasmus Sandin. He's going to skate in. He will throw it around the back of the net. It's going to be played up the boards by Montreal, however. Kept in the zone by Washington only briefly. Now Suzuki's going to chip it ahead. This could be offsides to Slafkovsky, but Slafkovsky isn't going to get to the puck before Logan Thompson. He's going to chip it to the boards. Dubois is going to recover. He's going to kick it back to Rasmus Sandin. Rasmus Sandin's going to skate up back to Dubois. Dubois is going to take it. He's going to chip it around his man Gouli. And then he's going to lose it to Newhook, but Wilson's going to pin it along the boards. It's going to be kept in by TVR. He's going to sling it down the boards to Tom Wilson. Wilson has room to skate there, but then he decides to do something stupid and pass it all the way across. It's going to be turned over by Jake Evans. 40 seconds left to go. Dumb shit play by Wilson. He could have skated down. He had all the room in the world there. Absolutely fucking terrible play from Tom Wilson there. Now Montreal has the puck in the zone. 30 seconds left. If they come and score this, it'd stun the Capitals, man. Oh, my God, a shot from the point there. And, oh, my God, the Caps are reeling. This looks like Montreal is looking like they might just steal this game. Quick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Who's praying for me? Oh, yes, Top Cheddar. Let's go. Yes. Yes, hit that, buddy. Yeah, anyway. 2-2. Yeah, I mean, right there, Jake Evans, I mean, he had it sealed off, so the end there wasn't too dangerous. But again, 14 seconds. Washington can't win a faceoff. They have Nick Dowd out. This is crazy. You have got to be kidding me. We have hardly anybody watching here now. Oh my gosh. I think Montreal's going to win this game, man. This is going to be an upset. Game one. The Capitals have not played terrible. I'm not sure they deserve to lose this game, but they haven't played good in this third period whatsoever. And then you go to overtime. So also it'd be kind of cool if like Ovi scored an overtime goal or something. That'd be sweet. So, all right, 14 seconds left. Here we go. Chipped up by Beauvillier. Beauvillier is going to pass, but guy was way offside. So it's 4.3 seconds. Again, Washington can't pull their fucking heads out of their asses. They are not playing hockey right now. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not playing hockey. They're offsides. They're not making crisp passes. They're fucking terrible in their own defensive zone right now. They're just like scrambling around like kids with celery sticks on their ice skates. I don't know, man. Not good. Good God, man. Montreal looks like the better team. Look, I told you I'm not biased. I'm not going to lose my mind. I mean, as a Caps fan, I could be upset they lose. But look, hats off to Montreal. They're down 2-0 in the third. They have earned their way back into this game. They deserve to be there. So it's good stuff. And I appreciate all you that have joined me. What in the F is going on here? Okay. All right. Trying to do it. All right. We're going to overtime. We will be continuing this. And all this time I'm so sorry, guys. All this time I've had the score up. We're wrong. We're wrong. We got to put this up. Overtime. You know who I can tell you is upset? Like legit that this overtime, besides Capitals fans. And Montreal fans would probably wish they had won it there in the third. But you know who's ticked off about this? The ESPN folks. They're mad. They got to stay there longer. Wah, wah, wah. All right, 17 minutes have gone. Oh, no, I think it's less in the overtime. They only have 15 minutes in between periods, so it's just hydrate. And then Washington, keep it simple, stupid. Get pucks deep. Wear them down. Forecheck, get the puck out. And shoot right away. Like, John Carlson had Ovi for an hour, and if he goes, Ovi has a clean shot. Like, I don't know. It feels like the second half, Washington has forgotten how to play hockey. But, hey, we have another game on right now, and it is the Winnipeg Jets versus the it is the Winnipeg Jets versus the St. Louis Blues. 6:15 left. 2-1 Winnipeg. Here comes a shot. Boy, St. Louis is missing a couple guys. Winnipeg is missing a couple guys. You just wonder what this series would look like. So I have this on two screens. So if it looks like I'm looking away here, sorry. If it looks like I'm looking away here, it's because got the Deadpool Johnny Gaudreau back there. Shout out Johnny Gaudreau and the family. We got a first Bucci overtime challenge. Oh, we already have a live look-in on the Dallas Stars. Oh no, that's not a live look-in. Are they skating? Oh yeah, live look-in. 18. We're already underway in Dallas. So Dallas is already underway. Colorado and Dallas, 18:52. It's 5:30 left to go. This is the best time of year. First round of the playoffs. We have all this stuff going on. 5:22. 22 shots on goal by the Winnipeg Jets. 21 by the St. Louis Blues. Who do we have out? Right now on the ice, Kyle Connor, Alex Alafal, Mark Scheifele. For the Blues, you have Bushnevich, Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou. Basically one line on one line. They're on a commercial break. Yes, Charlie, I'm excited. I'm kind of glad. My goodness. Maybe it's time to bring the sunglasses back so we can get the reflection. Yeah, we're bringing the sun. We're bringing the shades back. It's all cool. You get the reflection. So we'll see, though. Like this Jets Blues game, man. Oh, man. Does the Blues tie it? Do you think if the Blues tie it? Chip in. Clip and art. Appreciate you. Sam G 3500. Dennis Hensley. Vixen. Liz. Jord. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. I'm trying to get the little puffy heart thing. So leave me a puffy heart. I need to get 3. I don't know what that is. I think it's like $1 and TikTok. See if I can get that. If anybody wants to give me a 1 coiny thing, I think it's just 1 coin. If I got 3 coins, it meets, or I think the little puffy heart is 1 coin, is what I'm saying. Anyway, TikTok's asking me to do it. I'm going to try to do it. Dennis Hensley, appreciate you. Dennis Hensley, appreciate that a lot. Ladybug Hiccup, what's up, Ladybug Hiccup? Dogs are barking. Mama must be home. Can't do anything about overtime. 5:22 left in the third, by the way. I'll let you know if something happens in the Dallas one. The Montreal one, we have 13 minutes left. I think that's actually probably like 11. So, anyway, are we back underway here? So Snuggerud scored his first own goal, and he scored his first playoff goal. And right now, that is the only one who scored for the St. Louis Blues. But how about him making an impact in his, second playoff game? That's pretty awesome. I haven't gotten to see him play a couple times in college when he was in Minnesota. He's a good player, man. Oh, quick shot on goal on Binnington. Wow, Winnipeg bidding there to get another goal to make it 3-1. That would most certainly close to ice it. That's Washington needed to hold on for about 2 more minutes and not give up that second goal, and they would have had a chance to get an empty net goal and then win 3-1. It's all about situational good hockey, and the Washington Capitals have not been playing it in the third period there. Okay. Here, I think, though, if you're Washington, you're not panicking. 1, it's game 1, big deal. 2, and you don't want to lose, but 2, it's like you're a veteran team. You've been here before. You've been in overtime games. You just need to keep it simple and not try to do much. Playing against a young and inexperienced team that doesn't have a lot of playoff postseason success. So, it's getting chippy in Colorado with Colorado and Dallas right now, too. I wonder if is our guy Glassbanger back? Has Glassbanger gotten out of jail? Oh, we've had Glassbanger on the show, actually. I can't right now. So, is that Glassbanger? Nice save by Blackwood there. 4:35 left to go. Winnipeg. Scheifele loses the faceoff. Here comes the St. Louis Blues. Chipped up the boards. Sundqvist going to chip it back. Oh, it's turned over there, though. He passed it to the one Winnipeg Jet there. Not good. Slung up the ice. Sundqvist going to try to dump it down, but he's not going to get it deep. Winnipeg's defensemen are going to get back there. And when I say Winnipeg's defensemen, that was Sandberg and Pionk that got it out there. But Really long pass by the Blues. They were chipped it in cleanly. Now they're fighting in the corner. The Blues trying to get some sustained pressure from the point there. Cam Fowler, who's been a nice add to them, goes. Oh, wow. Big save by Ottinger on Letton. Man, that game's going to be wild. 60 in the live on all 61 on all platforms. Appreciate everybody. Oh, we're starting to get some folks in on the tube side. And we got a few people on Twitch. I appreciate it. Oh, and I forgot about Instagram. We got Instagram folks too. What's up, Instagram? Kishi the Beast. Anyway, appreciate you. There we go. 3:46 left to go here in the third period. Winnipeg Jets, St. Louis Blues. Here goes the Winnipeg Jets. No, sorry, the St. Louis Blues. We're going to have Justin Falk. Justin Falk's going to skate to, he's going to get it up to Robert Thomas. Thomas, quick deflection by Shin. Shin around to Kyrou. Kyrou back to Shin, but Shin's going to let it go on to Bushnevich there, I think. Bushnevich is going to lose the puck all the way down the ice. Actually, it's going to be knocked down by, hello, everybody on TikTok. I think if the Jets win this game, Blues are done. Ooh, I think that's probably, oh my God, dude, that was deflected. That missed Charlie by like 3 inches the wrong way. Otherwise, that's beating Hellebuck. Oh, Charlie. Anyway, 15:52 left in the first, 0-0 Colorado Dallas, but we have 3:14 left, 2-1 Winnipeg against the St. Louis Blues. Winnipeg holding the thing to go up 2-0, batted down, but played by Jordan Binnington. He's going to sling it up the ice to Robert Thomas. I think they're double shifting their guys here. They're playing a lot here. The Blues top line. This is where they missed Dylan Holloway and stuff. Having a little bit depth scoring. This, though, however, is the Jimmy Snuggerud, Robert Thomas, Jake Neighbors line. So this is a good line. So that line is out with 2:32 left. What Jim Montgomery, does he pull his goalie soon if he gets any kind of sustained offensive pressure here? Do they pull the goalie here with 2:20? Let me know in the chat if you think they pull their goalie. Darkness, if you're with me. Charlie, you're the Jets. Do you want him to pull the goalie? Quick shot on goal. It goes wide. It's deflected out up into the net. 2:17. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off. I wonder here now if Jim Montgomery doesn't take his time out and pull his goalie. Does he pull Bennington here? This is interesting. Intriguing. 14:35 left in the first. Dallas, Colorado 0-0. Obviously, we're winning on the Montreal Canadiens, Washington Capitals game, which is going to overtime. That game should pick up here in less than 8 minutes. Probably closer to 5. We'll be picking back up on that game. But meanwhile, we're watching the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets in Winnipeg. Winnipeg trying to go up 2-1. It's 2-1 in the game with 2:17 left in the third period. Here comes Kyle Connor, Scheifele, Iafallo, Morrissey to face Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou, Jake Neighbors, Cam Fowler. And now they're taking a timeout. So they do not do the face-off. Yeah, I think, pull the goalie so the Jets can soar. I hear you, Charlie. Charlie is our resident Winnipeg Jets fan, although he lives in Edmonton. So anyway, we love everybody, Canadian, American, European, South American, Filipino, wherever you're from, Australia, England, Virginia. We want you on the show, and we want to hear from you, and we want to talk to you. And I'm not always alone, so I appreciate it. Probably alone the rest of the summer here, or until the summer, but we'll see. Every once in a while, we'll try to have a Rico or a Perlo or a degenerate Bostonian on with me. We can chat a little bit. Always nice to have another person, but also okay to be by myself anyway. All by myself. Don't want to be. Anyway, sorry. That was okay. I'm being goofy. Okay, so empty net. Bennington is being pulled. 2:17 left. This face-off is huge. It is Braden Shin to take the face-off. I think against Scheifele. It's won by Winnipeg. Winnipeg has it behind the net. They are going to get pinned off. But now, here comes Winnipeg. Whoa, if he gets to the puck, it's probably going to be a goal. Lowry shoots. He shoots it wide. But Winnipeg controls it. Now the Blues kind of fumbling in their own end here. 1:58 left to go. This is wild. Here comes Robert Thomas. He's going to skate it out across the blue line, but then sling it up the ice. I think that's Kyrou that's going to pick it up. No, that was Jake Neighbors, I believe. Jake Neighbors scoops it. No, the Blues can't keep it in, though. 1:40 left, and he's going to have to skate all the way down. Cam Feller has to skate all the way down. He's going to come back up. He's going to skate. He's going to toss it to the left side. It's going to be chipped in, but Hellebuck's going to get by. He's going to stop. It's going to be stopped by Pionk. Pionk's going to get it all the way out. No icing because it was deflected. 1:26. Nothing's going the Blues' way right here. This is rough. This is rough for the Blues. If you're a Blues fan, you're not very happy. Hellebuck's going to try to play, but he's not going to be able to. A little bit of pressure from, but it's knocked into this in the fans. I think it was deflected, though. So it'll just be an offensive zone faceoff. Probably the best thing for the Blues because they literally were running around. Danny, hi. How's it going? Blake, Ivan Ariaza, if I said that right. Appreciate you. Levi, what's up, dude? Patonics, Zach Pro, all you people, appreciate you. We are live. We are 2-1. We're waiting on the Washington Capitals, Montreal Canadiens. 4:51 left. Probably about 3 minutes left in that overtime for that overtime start. Again, Washington, keep it simple. Montreal, you got nothing to lose. If you score, you win. You're up 1-0. And that's a big win. So, and it shows Montreal they're not going to just let you win on the scoreboard. They're going to do it. Oh, quick shot on goal by the St. Louis Blues was put away by Hellebuck. Oh, man, that was close to being a goal. What a save by Hellebuck there at the end. It slung around the corner there. Boy, this is all benefiting. Parenko is actually down low there. They've got Parenko kind of as a guy to be clogging up the middle there. I don't know how he ended up there. Now Winnipeg's going to get it out. 46 seconds left. Coming up the ice. I believe that's Cam Fowler. Now, safely in. Hellebuck's going to get it behind the net. He's going to shoot it down. He's going to get it to his guy. It's going to be chipped all the way down. Only 30 seconds to go. If Fowler doesn't go get it, that probably gets in the net here. Fowler's going to get the blue line. He's going to chop it, but he's going to turn it over to the Jets. Now, here comes Kyle Connor in a race with Fowler. He's not going to get to it. Fowler's going to get there first. Fowler's going to throw it up the ice. He's going to get it to Buchnevich. Buchnevich is going to dump it, but there's no time left. 10 seconds. In the corner, Winnipeg has... Oh, here comes the puck all the way out. No one's there. St. Louis Blues were all down 3 seconds to go. That's going to be the game. Winnipeg Jets win 2-1. Unbelievable. Winnipeg Jets, baby. Wow. All right, we're back with the Washington Capitals and the Montreal Canadiens in overtime. What a way to start it. These games have been way better than the earlier games. I'm just glad for some good games. What a game, Winnipeg and St. Louis already been the series of the and we get a sudden death 5-on-5, 20 minutes for eternity. If it takes 3 days for someone to score, it takes 3 days. Let's see if Alexander Ovechkin can get a 78th or 9th career playoff goal. That would be awesome. I'd love to see it. And fantastic OV for sport. But again, Montreal, you got nothing to lose here. So Autumn Davis. Thank you, Autumn. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. If you're just joining, I am the Sports Beard, Jeremiah Maxwell. You may know me from the chat. I also do a hockey podcast. It's this. We're doing a live stream. I'm going to be live streaming all week for playoff games. You guys are going to pick them. I picked this one. You guys pick the next. What a great game. And I'll try to have other games on and stuff. If one game's a bust, we switch over or whatever. No big deal. But, all right. How we go? 5th career playoff goal by Cole Caulfield and 12th career playoff goal by Nick Suzuki. Yeah, Charlie, Jets win. What a win by the Jets. Great job, Jets. Great job. 2-1. That's how you hang on to a 2-1 lead. And, look, they had chances to score the empty netter and didn't. So Washington is probably regretting they let that late goal in. Well, obviously they're regretting. Anyway, it looks like we're going to have Nick Dowd. No chances of losing a face-off here. Going to be chipped all the way in by Montreal, however. And again, Washington, they need to play cleanly here. You knew they couldn't give up too many penalties. Okay, Dubois is going to skate in all the way down. Pierre-Luc Dubois, overtime, power up, slung all the way around, but Montreal is going to get to it. Nick Suzuki, they had nobody there. Suzuki's going to hold on, but McMichael's going to steal the puck from Suzuki. Suzuki's going to cross-check. Shot on goal by Pierre-Luc Dubois or Connor McMichael there. But anyway, the Capitals are really coming out to play here. Slung around by Connor McMichael. They're keeping the puck in. McMichael can't hold the puck, but Roy gets it right away. So he'll skate back into his own end with it. Montreal kind of needed a line change anyway, so that really benefited Montreal there. They needed that line change. Now the Ovechkin line is out. Ovechkin's going to be beaten to the puck by Dvorak, not surprising. Ovi not fleet of foot anymore. He does his best, but dude's 40, man. Dvorak's going to spin. He's going to turn around. He's going to be checked off the puck cleanly by Matthew Roy. That now Rasmus Sandin's going to have it. He's going to be harassed. He's going to skate down. It's going to deflect all the way in. Montreal's going to play it. That's played with a high stick. I think that should be blown dead. It is not. Yep, they did play it with a high stick. Okay, it was blown dead. I was right. It was clearly played with a high stick. If I notice it on TV, it's played with a high stick. It's clearly a high stick. So anyway, first two periods, Caps had 13 scoring chances. Montreal had 5. In the third period, Montreal had 6, and the Capitals had 3. So 16-11 is the total, but you just can't sit back in the playoffs or nothing. So Washington, if they don't win this game, they're really going to regret how they played in the third, obviously. So, and obviously the longer this goes, the longer it goes. It does not benefit an older team. This benefits the younger, speedier team. And Montreal has nothing to lose. Oh, Ryan Leonard would be a really cool one too, to see him get a goal, like a legit goal. He hasn't had I think he has an empty net goal. So be nice to see him get a goal, get some confidence going. Quick shot on goal there by Montreal. It's going to be coming up. This is the Dowd, Leonard, Strome, Beauvillier line. Okay, they're doing something a little different in the overtime, mixing up the lines. I think Carberry probably can't be happy with how that period finished. Sure, the Caps assistant coaches. Anyway, Ryan Leonard's going to get the puck at the blue, and they're going to chip it all the way in. Beauvillier is going to put pressure on Lane Hudson, a little body there. Nice big hit Beauvillier laid on Hudson. Maybe Hudson has a tougher time. And I think this is going to be icing on the Montreal Canadiens. 17:40 left in the OT. Yeah, hopefully the other games come on. So anyway, if you're just joining us, oh yeah, I can throw up the score for you guys. It's overtime, 2-2 Washington, Montreal. Here is a face-off offensive zone. Again, Strome takes a face-off. He wins it. Ovechkin, Beauvillier, wow. I think, Ovechkin scores. It's over. Ovechkin scores. Game over. Ovi scores. Ovi scores. Let's go. Washington wins the game with Alexander Ovechkin. Is Alexander Ovechkin going to will this team to a Stanley Cup this year? Maybe. Are the Montreal Canadiens a great, fantastic young team to watch? Yes. What a game! What a game! Woo! What a game! I said how cool it would be to see Alexander Ovechkin score. He does score. Let's go. Hats off to the Montreal Canadiens. But Ovi is great. He is not done. He will not go quietly in the night until he can hoist Lord Stanley one more time in epic proportion. Let's go. Woo! That's how you finish it in dramatic fashion. You let Montreal score just so Alexander Ovechkin can, crush it. Crush it. I can't believe that. That's unreal. The Caps never play good when I stream for them either. So, wow. They did play good against Pittsburgh this year. I have to be fair. 3-2 overtime. Washington Capitals win. Alexander Ovechkin. What a pass from Beauvillier, too, to get that up front. Woo! All right. We got to do a live check-in on my good friend, Hot Take Hockey, who is live streaming for this. I gotta YouTube the YouTube and just pop in and be like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Like I said, guys, if you guys want me to stick around, I will.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see.
Like we just didn't know. Why overthink it? Mr. Inevitable.
Let's see if my boy sees me.
Wow.
Let's see if my boy noticed.
Oh my God, the camera guy slipped. Poor guy. Oh my God, that's a bad. That's a bad. Oh, half minute of the game. I wanted a longer overtime, but hey, it's Obi. It's Mr. Inevitable. Default setting. Thanks for subscribing. Yes, everyone hit that like button.
All right. All right.
Danny, appreciate you.
Check out the hot take hockey. Doug Armstrong is terrible fucking clown. Really exposed Justin Fall. Oh, darkness. Calm down. Calm down. You were in that game, man. Come on, calm down. Calm down, darkness. Calm down. You're missing important people, too. Anyway, it's Ovi's year, baby. Yeah, Sam, Kevin, you're right, man. Okay, guys, I love you. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. There's other games on. Colorado is now up 1-0. Okay. So check out those games. I am not going to stay live any longer. I appreciate everybody that came out. Normally we're live 10:10 Eastern. But this was long and went a little overtime. I was hoping to be a little bit done. I would have definitely stayed for the Jets, into the Jets. There's the Oilers puck drop is happening very, very soon. So you're going to have Oilers, Kings, and Avalanche are up 1-0. Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon feels like it's his year too. So anyway, I appreciate you so much. We had at the end here 70 people on all platforms. So that's good for me, man. Like I love that number. It's a nice round number. It allows me to say hi to Avid and Ann T and Beans Jr. and Mr. and Dan Tayo and all the people that popped in on TikTok. So appreciate you guys. I'm going to call it a night. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to tweet out. You guys pick who you want me to stream tomorrow. You pick. I will stream the late game. I don't care. If you want Wild Gold Knights, I'm leaning Panthers, Lightning. If I don't get enough votes, Senators, Leafs are a choice, and Devils, Hurricanes. I feel like the Panthers, Lightning, that's the series to watch. We don't know who's back for the Panthers. Going to be epic. I'll be back live tomorrow, but you're going to determine the time I'm live. That Panthers game doesn't start till 8:30 Eastern. So anyway, Charlie, love you. Appreciate everybody. Thank you on the people on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. I think we had the most people ever watching on Twitch. So you Twitch people, thank you. And, love it on X is my app, baby. X, like almost 70 people. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow. You're telling me when I'm live.